Hey guys, so welcome back to the live stream. So recently we did get this update. Yep, a new shiniest character, Silver Wolf level the triple line is here, alongside Dahlia, Casterus, and Firefly, and so do their signature weapons. And plus we also got the newest shiniest characters in the XG in the Stellar Redemption. I mean, yeah, the Stellar Convergence. So we did get Robin, we did get Hobo, and I guess we also got the light cones. Okay. So yeah, and these are the light cones that are pretty much added. So we have your Lee's light cone, Robin's, Wowo's, Argenti, and even the Silver's light cone here. So you can definitely pick them anytime you want. And yes, oh, we need to use Primo Gems to buy these? Are you kidding me? Oh man, that's kind of sad. Okay. Hey, I don't think I'm gonna buy any of these. Okay. We got this little style pass. If you do spend, you're gonna get this guy as your pet, the Phobo as your pet, and you'll be able to obtain all these rewards in between. So that's fine for the heavy spenders. And there's Casterus's new dress, by the way. This wine looks pretty damn good. And this goggles and this planicardia, this one is not free. Pretty sad. This for 30 rupees is actually a big steal, okay? But yeah, I won't buy it regardless. And this though I can't even justify. It's okay, to be honest. So yeah, so like these are the characters, and there we have some nice new obtainable characters, so we can change it here. So I'll change this later. First, let us go and try a newest characters. Okay, we can claim this golden companion spirit, so let's claim it. I'll not redeem it as of now. Okay. So yeah, so this cosmic on roll on even this will come soon. Whereas these demons are pretty much live now, and they say as per this version you'll be able to get 20 pearls plus 3620 stellar jades, and here though okay you can see what all are remaining. So let's go and try, yes, a brand new Silver Wolf. Okay, the new shiniest character. Let's take a look at this Elation, imaginary Elation unit, the star character of this year. Last year was Casterus, this year is Silver Wolf. Okay, so they call this guy the God mode player. Okay, it triggers attacks with various effects and support. For a set duration, it does make him allies immune to crowd control. This isn't passive, and it does summon a permanent follower that automatically seeks and defeats enemies. So whoa, this is literally the ideal team. Silverwood, Sparky, Yagwong, and Hyacinth. You can see that she is Elation. Okay, pretty sad, but yeah. Take a look at the stats. 180 speed, okay. The attack is decent, HP is decent, 80% crit rate, and 163 crit damage. These are all less. So I guess the main stat is in the crit rate, crit damage, and this one I guess we'll get as we level it up to maximum level 80. Coming to her signature light cone. Yep, she's gonna prioritize speed, okay, and elation damage is gonna ignore the enemy's defense, and while she uses the ultimate she will gain 20 punch lines, and they say this can be triggered up to one time, and it says this trigger counts after using basic attack 3 times. So I guess after doing 3 basic attacks, this trigger count can be reset. And once you use this trigger count, right, you'll be able to gain 20 punchlines, deal 20% ignored def, uh, violation damage, and this is the primary, like the primary stat of all. So we are coming here, by the way. So like these are abilities. So look at this. When so this is the target. So when speed is more than 160, right, it increases this unit's elation by 50%. For every one speed exceeded, it increases unit's elation by 2% and up to a maximum of 100. Meaning, if you do get 260 speed, then you can increase her elation by 200%, which is kind of nuts, to be honest. Okay, I don't know how you'll achieve that. I guess that's why we have Yaguang, right? And here, look at this, true encoding unlocked. Okay, the first was the false ending spectrum. This is the true encoding unlocked, true ending unlocked. So the number of punchline taken into account when using elation is 20 or more. It gains an additional 20 hidden MMR points, and if it's 40 or more, it gains 20 more points on top of that. So 20 more points on top of that. So 20 plus 20 will be like 40. So you see like the crit rates, okay? Then you can see speed, and you can see like elations as like substats. So an elation increase of 10%, speed increase of how much? 1, 2, 3. So I guess it's 9. Okay, and for the crit rate, right? Let me just calculate. 8, 8, 10.7, 10.7, 11.4, 11.4 plus 2, 13.4, 13.4 plus 5.3. Almost 19% crit rate increase, if I'm not wrong, and this is a final like bonus ability. So after entering the God mode play stage, she gains 20 MMR points. So this is a basic attack. This one, okay, fine, but this is pretty damn good. Okay, toughness reduction of 10. Instead, it's with the bounce is gonna be 50. Okay, this is a huge text read, by the way. It deals an imaginary damage of 216% in the bonus stage. Okay, it bounces onto random enemies, and after a set number of bounces, okay, the bounce pauses, the top loot box triggers. This is the main mechanic. I can trigger up to 3 times. So when dealing fatal damage to all enemies with this ability, after an attackable enemy targets appear, it gains 1 extra turn and uses this ability again based on the remaining number of bounces, and the top loot box appears. Okay. This is a certified banger, okay, fine. And then you have these three modes. One is the big flipping sword, then the 2 is the explosion, and the 3rd is the funky munch bean. Okay, so the munch bean is to just gain punchlines when, and the trigger rate increases when this MMR is low, and the trigger rate decreases when the MMR is high. In this case, in Kaboom Explosion, it is gonna give skill points, which if you do have Sparksy, they can use. Okay, that's gonna be nice. And this blip flipping sword is gonna deal true damage to the enemy with the highest HP based on the total damage dealt this time. The buff is gonna, okay. The buff compatibility will sustain for a certain period of time. That's a talent, and the extra turn she's gonna gain is, okay. Like I guess like the moment you use a skill and enter, then she's gonna gain an extra turn. That's her case. So first time this trigger affects in each turn, it extends the duration of all buffs to on this unit by 1 turn. And above all, the final hit that deals damage is dealt equivalent to her attack. So her attack is pretty damn important, okay? That's why you saw attack also it get buffed in a main stat. Now we're on to her ultimate. This is when she's gonna activate God mode. and it's of course gonna advance action her by 100%, similar to Firefly. And she's gonna enter this under the certified banger moment, right? Whatever we read here in the top node, the description is same over here. Now what is this? This is a skill called Trigger Happy. It's gonna gain 5 punch line points, and it's gonna deal imaginary damage equivalent 140% of her attack. And this is Elation skill. This is okay. It gains 15 hidden MMR points, and once she's in this Honkai damage demo, she's gonna deal 6 instances of damage, each dealing 79% of hidden Elation damage. That's I guess when she's gonna be in the ultimate, right? That resets the fixed chance to get the top loot box. And this is a technique, right? It doesn't consume any technical points, and okay, when it reaches 0, the summon is dismissed, and she gets back to her file form. So that's all about like Silver Wolf's, the Elation Silver Wolf's like skills, abilities. And looking at her relics, it's more of the latest ones. The Punk Load Stage 0 and Ever Glorious Magical Girl. So you have to get these. And based on these stats, yes, you do have to aim a bit for the crit rate, crit damage, and even attack. Okay, because the damage is based on that. And what's even, by the way? Oh, enemy in the zone takes 20% increased damage. Okay, the hidden MMR will not be cleared. Instead, 20% of the hidden MMR will be retained. Okay, so the enemy targets will be dealt increased damage by 20%, and the hidden MMR is never gonna end. So let us go and try Silver Wolf, and these are main stats, a minimum main stats. If you do increase the speed, Elation damage is just gotta be better. And she kinda looks cool. She has this double hair, double curly hairs, like brown hair in this case, and she also got a tail. Okay, so yeah, so she is the main deal in the world of Elation.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, look at this. This will automatically follow and search for normal enemies, and it's gonna consume 1 tech point to defeat them without entering combat.
Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun.
Oh boy. This is so nice.
You're lost.
Okay, the punchline is maxed out. Quick level up to level 999 is no longer a dream. Okay, fine.
Your
Dream collab.
Okay, this is AoE damage. That's pretty dope.
Let me teach you some moves.
Fateful cloud scatter. Best of luck. An explosive start.
Wiped him out.
Okay, the 999 cartridge is loaded.
Observe the heavens with my divinations.
This next round, real gaming.
That only. Don't thank me.
Feast your eyes, Have some sunshine. Lay this. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the sky. Highlight. Dream collab. Bonus round. Bonus round.
Okay, now we're gonna open the top loot box.
Bonus round.
Keep saving all that hidden MMR until you have an even bigger blast in the next round. When allies gain punchline, the hidden MMR is required for Silver Wolf, allowing her enhance basic attack to deal higher damage. this was fun, but I will once again go through the trial, okay?
Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun.
Low battery transformed.
They're lost.
Still removed.
Leave it with
Thank you for your help.
unlimited firepower.
Baneful cloud scatter.
People always
Observe the heavens with my divinations. That's the plug. An explosive start.
all for the thrill. This next round, real gaming. Mavis, dispel the gloom, destroy the sky. I like the stream collab. Bonus round. Bonus round.
That omen. Don't thank me.
And this follows absolutely.
Feast your eyes,
Oh man. This is animation galore, by the way. I'll just be back in 1 minute. So I'm back. So yeah. So like this was all about Silver. Let us check the characters who are like, pretty much evolved. Wait, what's the light cone here? Ah, this is the first light cone. Let's just check the stats. It increases crit damage by 12%, and after the wearer uses crit ultimate, it increases elation by 8%. So this is literally a DPS light cone. So this is best for Silver. Whoa. And you're getting the 4 super imposition materials, so you can get to S5. That's pretty dope. So this is the main quest, Soul of the Masses. And we have the currency was actually pretty much upgraded to level 110. This is the new Event Express Renovation Escapade. This is the Relic Recon. That's nice. And yeah, these are the characters which are buffed this season. So in case of Firefly, her weakness, enhanced skill can now induce fire weakness to all targets, and it basically extends the duration of the complete combustion state, ultimate in this case. In Hovo's case, she can restore additional HP to the unit with the lowest HP, and also it increases the duration of heal, and the ultimate also can refresh the divine provision, which earlier wasn't the case. In case of Sealer, right, when an attack targets and HP falls below say a certain percentage, Sealer automatically triggers a skill stack or one skill stack against them, and after defeating this enemy, it increases Sealer's damage, and this effect can stack. Well's case, it will inflict the weightless state on the target, okay? And the weightless state may have the actions delayed when attacked, okay? It reduces defense and increases effect hit rate. That also increases attack at a certain ratio. Let's just look at these adjustment details. So the skill is buffed, okay? This was what was previously, okay? Now it applies fire weaknesses. The skill can apply fire weaknesses earlier, which was only restricted to ultimate. That's good. Then the bonus ability is completely changed, okay? In this case, earlier it used to have this anti-lag outburst. Like what it was, it reduces the toughness almost equivalent to 55% of the original toughness reduction from abilities. Now this increases Sam's break effect by 25%. That's in the combustion state, and when they use the enhanced basic attack skill to inflict the weakness, right? It the action order is delayed by 10% and can trigger a maximum of 3 times during each combustion state. Then this case, yes, this has been tweaked. So instead of this being greater than 200 or 360, if it's greater than 150 or 300, attacking a weakness broken enemy target, right, can convert the toughness reduction by 100% or 150% of the super break damage. So, which is pretty dope, by the way. That reduces requirements from 200 slash 360 to 300. So it'll be easier leveling up. And if you do have Idlers, then you can base the ultimate can basically be infinite. Okay, so that's good. Then coming to wealth, whoever, yes, this talent, right? This can last for now 3 turns. The divine provision can last for 3 turns as opposed to 2 turns. That basically helps with the healing, and plus it will also heal the ally with the lowest HP. So whoever's just gotta be, she's gotta be like whoever was here and Hyacine was here. Now whoever is here, like almost on par with Hyacine. So if you did miss Hyacine, then no worries, you can get whoever. And plus, once you gain the divine provision, it again resets the effects trigger count. Okay, the talent is upgraded. Now here, the bonus ability. Earlier it used to be like she used to gain divine provision for 1 turn. Here, she's gonna get 30 energy and a divine provision, lasting for 2 turns. This is a big one. And this one, okay, the crowd control still remain the same, but when using an ultimate, right, if your ally's max energy is 160 or higher, it's gonna increase their attack by 24%. And if you do have an E1 idler, the healing is just gotta be increased. Now in case of Sealer, right, oh, a lot has changed. Increasing the Sealer speed from 25% for 2 turns to 3 turns, the damage is gone from 206 to 338. And oh boy. This is a pretty long text, but in short, I would say, hey, if any of the units has 50% HP or less, she's gonna use her skill and to do an immediate follow-up. And this skill attack won't consume skill points or regenerate any sort of energy for the ultimate, and it can only trigger 1 time at a turn, and it resets at the start of Sealer's turn. And if there are no valid targets to attack, she will attack the enemy with the lowest HP instead. That's good. Here the ultimate, the attacks went from like 383 to 630, almost double. This from 1 turn to 3 turns, and this is gonna damage. This is gonna guarantee a crit hit. That's pretty dope. And this one, this night sheet, right? This like what you could say. Now once you say defeat an enemy, right? The wearer gains 50% damage. This can last for 3 turns. This can stack for 3 turns up to 3 times. So I guess like I told you 9 times you can say. And if you do have an E1, then you literally get you get this 20% ignore def. And if you do have E6, it's gonna introduce true damage, and it's gonna deal 30% equivalent to ultimate damage. So that's pretty nice. Now coming to Welt, by the way. Oh man, just like Sealer, right? Welt has been buffed like insane. Instead of 2 instances, it's 4 instances of damage. The ultimate is gonna have the speed reduced by 12 as opposed to 10. And when this guy's gonna use the ultimate and inflicts the weightless state on all enemies, the actions are gonna be delayed by 4% and can be triggered up to 8 times per target per turn. So you could say you could delay your enemy's action by 32% for 2 turns straight. That's dope. Okay. Then in the talent, right? Enemies when they're in the weightless state, okay, they have their defense reduced by 40% and speed reduced by 5%. And when weld hits when an enemy is slow, right, it's gonna deal an imaginary damage of 100% as opposed to 60%. Then comes retribution. Now instead of damage increased by 12%, it's increased by 10%. But this thing stacks up to 10 times for 2 turns. So this thing can stack for like what? From instead of 12, it could, if you stack up to 10 times, it's gonna stack up to 100%. And the start of the battle belt is gonna get 30 energy. That's pretty nice. Then comes judgment. Okay, one of his abilities. Now instead of regenerating 10 energy after using ultimate, when this guy deals basic or skill, it's gonna deal an instance of additional damage to the enemy target, and the additional damage dealt when using the basic attack is equivalent to 80% of basic attack multiplier, and the additional damage dealt using skill is gonna be dealt equivalent to 120% of the skill damage multiplier. So the basic attack from 1x will go to 1.8x, but for the skills case it's gotta go up to 2.2x damage. That's nice. Skills dope in case of weld. And here, weld's effect EHR when higher than 40%, for every 10% higher than 40%, right, it's gonna increase his attack by 20% up to a maximum of 80%. After max increase of 80%. So for every 10%, for every 10% EHR increase, you're gonna basically get an attack increase of 20%. So by the time you reach 80% EHR, you're gonna get 80% increased attack. And when using the ultimate, you're gonna gain additional 5 energy. So this ability transfers from here to here. And if you do have the islands, as E1 is gonna deal an additional imaginary damage of 40% to the ultimate's multiplier and can be triggered once per turn. And if you have his E4, it is gonna reduce all type resistance by 30%. And if you do have his E6, by either use a skill or ultimate, you're gonna increase Wel's crit rate and crit damage by 30 and 60% respectively. So his E4 and E6 are gonna be pretty dope. So yeah, so let's see what happens. Let me just increase the volume. And the Divergent Universe, right? I guess, oh yeah, this has been, okay, this thing is got introduced. At least clear 1x4 iterated tech difficulty or higher. I don't know what we're gonna do with this. That's gonna be a summons. Let's collect this. I haven't also checked my mail, right? Let's claim the 600 gems. We can actually switch to Elation, by the way. So the Traveler, yep. Let us go and check this Elation Traveler, by the way. And let us go do a trial of the imaginary Elation Traveler. So goodbye Remembrance and hello Elation Traveler. It features multiple ways to produce certified bangers. The ultimate allows one ally to use an extra elation skill and increases allies' elation skill. It's basically a budget version of Yao Guang. And just look at the teams, by the way. You have Sparksy, you have Yao Guang, and you have Fushuan in this case. Pretty nice, to be honest.
Let's rock!
Oh boy. And see, guess what? The Imaginary Traveler is using the 5-star light cone. And everyone's using their own signature light cones. And for the traces, okay, it's maxed out. So here we're using the Diviner Distinct Reach and we're using Sprightly Womback. And as for the stats, it's 150, 37, and 179. I guess this is pretty much my Elation Traveler, if I'm not wrong. I mean, the Remembrance Traveler stats.
All's revealed in divining.
Let's collect all the skills if possible.
Faithful crowd scatter.
You've got my attention. Elation, hilarious! Your moment to shine. All eyes are on you!
Troublemaker, I'd like to... People always say, observe the heavens with my divinations. Test of luck. An explosive start.
All martial arts are mine to command!
No matter.
Of that omen. Don't thank me.
Basically like getting double life moments.
Resonate with me! Call me the Galactic Twinkler. Trailblazers, yeah!
Test of luck. An explosive start.
All martial arts are mine to command! Zoning mistake. Good.
I see converge and awaken. Get inside. Human creations. Battle.
Trouble ahead. What? It's my fault.
Tickle!
Stars favor us. People always observe the heavens with my divinations. Of that omen. Don't thank me.
Okay, there we got a little bit of a trial for this guy. Let's equip him with an Elation light cone. We gotta switch from Yao Guang to this 5-star Elation light cone, okay? Oh boy, let us level up his traces. What's it, huh? For every 200 points that exceeds 1000, it increases his Elation stat by 10% up to a max of 60%. So for every 200, okay. So you must get up to like 2200 attack. In this case, it increases your unit's crit rate by 15%, and after using the ultimate, it recovers one skill point.
The destination isn't the prize. The joy is in the journey itself.
Oh, let's unlock all his stats, by the way. Whoa, that's a lot of upgrades, by the way. It's gonna be fun, like, trying him on Battleground, by the way. Let's get like everyone to say level 9. possible. Yeah, I want to preserve this tracks of destiny, okay? Because I don't know like if more will be available right now. Let us bump only this one. The other two I'll just keep it as it is, right? Because here they say that there's secondary priority. His first priority is energy regeneration, and his elation damage, which is gonna come from his abilities. But it's also not much, so let us do it anyway. Okay, this one may not be compatible for the main stack. Okay, we pretty much equipped him using the smart stack. This is fine, this is great, no doubt. But what should be the main staff for this guy? Let us use this then. In this case we have equipped the loose shaka, but I guess we might change it. Okay, so this is the start of the remembrance shaka. We have to anyways change it. Oh, we got 5 we got 5 islands. That's pretty nice. Even okay, it increases the amount of certified banger gained by ally targets by 2. That's nice. The ultimate, it additionally increases elation of one designated unit by 12%. Now when using elation skill, it increases damage taken by enemies by 10%. The last one is dope. It increases this unit's crit damage by 10%. Oh, so you better get crit rate, man. If crit damage is gonna be gifted to us, why not take crit rate?
Joy or pain. What matters is that we're the ones making the call. Joy or pain. What matters is that we're the ones making the call.
Whoa, it's pretty nice. Upgrading all the islands. Now with the E6, I guess might be released the next patch. I mean, the patch just came today itself, so I'll get released later. The outfit part, yes, I would. Okay, I will use this. This part I need to basically buy, okay? This way I don't use gems to purchase, because I want to unlock certain units beforehand. Thank goodness we at least don't have to upgrade the levels. I'm pretty much hesitating.
I will walk to the end.
I have no choice. Let us do this, then we might think about doing the rest. Okay? Because it all makes sense once we do the main quest. Okay? So I'll be back in just 1 minute. So we are back. So I guess we will be ready to start. Okay, with the main quests. Okay? Yeah, let's click this and start the quest. Soul of the Masses.
After defeating Sparksy at the Graphia Academy, I followed Himiko to the Imagenesis room tucked away on the campus, where records of the Herald of Death incident were stored. There, we ran into Himiko's father, Ryusuke, and the two parted on bad terms after the conversation. During a tour of the Express, the two put aside their differences temporarily. Afterward, we received an invitation from Pearl. She wanted to discuss a partnership with me as a fellow supplicant, At Perlux Tower, we had a friendly spar with the superheroes, the Daybreak Squadron, and a tour of the Mechatron production process. Pearl suggested that we join forces and host an astral Meanwhile, Pearl also ordered Detective Ashvale to look for leads on the new Herald of Death case. The detective's relentless pursuit eventually led him to his prime suspect, the charity organization. Both Ashvale and Kuchiba witnessed the uncanny ability of Fulwish, president of the Smile Society, to stir up a crowd. Realizing Fulwish was attempting to interfere in the Phantasmoon games, during the conversation with Cinderborn, Ashvale sensed a deep, dark secret behind the On the day of the Star Rail Fest, we were invited to the exhibition as special guests. During our visit, we ran into the mysterious Evanescia again. She also happened to be a hardcore fan of the comic series. However, as we passed through the Xianzhou Lafu exhibition area, the Daybreak Warriors challenged us as supplicants. The Daybreak Warriors launched a massive attack with the reanimated Mega Mechatron Alloy King Pom-Pom. When all seemed lost, Ashvale unleashed his power and broke through the enemy's offense. The being hiding deep within the abandoned station stirred restlessly, twisting and ripping at space. Thankfully, Pearl was able to rescue us with her timely intervention. Little did...
Yeah, so let's get ready, man. Let's get ready to take care of Fulwish.
Peaceful days are like breezes, carrying the scent of wheat fields.
Hello, March. Long time no see.
Wait, did you hear that? The moon just...
I'm not hearing things, am I?
Hurry, make a wish. It might actually come true.
Hang on. This isn't right. Is it? Oh, that winking moon up there in the sky. Oh, hey, it wasn't just me, was it?
I heard it too, that's why I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all my authority and become the true, permanent Eon of Elation. Which means...
So who's got to
Precisely. Aha has raised the stakes. The final winner will inherit the authority of
Are you serious?
Every time a path has vanished, a transfer of an Eon's divine authority. How could that ever amount to a mere wager? Basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said is some cruel joke or a play on... They won't be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the Elation theme park. They will be its new owner. They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. Or they may be a god of... You wished that if you won the Phantasmoon games, Aha would become the new... Perhaps Aha heard your idea and... No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and Hime Cat in the flesh!
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest.
Whoa.
Hey, that declaration the Phantasmoon mentioned was about you, right? What are you gonna do?
You should just hit it with your bat! Send that thing spinning into a black hole! You smash anyone who stands in your way with that! The way they say it makes you sound like a super... Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreaks...
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak Warriors.
Oh! All these big shots from across the cosmos.
Epic. Are you brain dead? One wrong move from them and we're in serious trouble. Just like what happened.
Sign this for me, future!
Yo! When you become an Eon...
Okay.
We should get away from this mess. Let's head back.
Like, seriously.
You're back. Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest and the Phantasmoon's declaration.
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands. After all, in most people's minds, they alone are the ones best suited to wield power.
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantasmoon wishes to see. A spectacular...
Madam Pearl has sent a communication request to the Astral Express. Accept transmission?
It hasn't been long since we parted, and here I am disturbing you once more.
Please, there's no need to apologize. Given the urgency of this transmission, Madam Pearl...
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky. A permanent handover of divine.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantasmoon.
In any case, the Phantasmoon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotions, and perhaps even their wish power, are swelling to historic levels. The Department of Aberration Defense even detected a surge of agitation when normal people believe power rests in their hands. Their decisions tend to grow more radical and correct. It would be wise to keep a low profile and stay out of the media and public relations department has been monitoring public sentiment. At present, speculation and criticism regarding the
I've seen it online myself. Following the fight with the Daybreak Warriors, there's been no commentary program on TV has been claiming the Express's adventures, or many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes. And some even are speculating that he is the new Herald of Death.
Damn, we became the new hero of death. That is something else.
What the?
These narratives are undoubtedly being amplified by media platforms. I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans of the Daybreak Squadron have been stirred up. I'll reinforce security in case agitators attempt. That much is certain. Still, given the current volatility of public sentiment, I sincerely hope that the Phantasmoon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. A greater danger still. Affairs demand my attention, so I must excuse myself. Should there be further developments, I will keep you.
What? We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish before things get even worse. We cannot allow her to deceive and poison
Agreed. Given the likelihood of Full Wish acting unpredictably, we should confront her with every... That reminds me, I've been wondering... The happiness surgery taps into the power of abundance, yet Full Wish seems perfectly normal. Just, how did she get her hands on something so...
Perhaps it's the lingering poison left behind 15 years ago. The monster who turned living flesh into the murderous mark he left behind. The bloody bloom was no mere delusion. According to his interrogation transcripts, he claimed to witness a brilliant golden tree.
Golden tree?
I cannot say whether the vision this madman claimed to see correspond. He claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him, drowning him in frenzy and pleasure. In hindsight, it's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who bore the power of abundance. Right now, in plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surgery? Full Wish. What has happened to you over the years? I need more information about this junior of mine. I plan to head to Graphia Academy. If we're to investigate Full Wish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place during the last Phantasmoon. If you're set, let's get
moving.
Well, after that so-called dream campus experience, we've ended up back at Graphia Academy. Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after-effect of the Sparksy vibe.
Don't worry, March. The Department of Aberration
That's a relief. The last thing I need is to be mid-investigation and suddenly morph into some... speaking of which, where should we be?
I know, right?
I think it's best we see my father first.
Good idea.
It's only appropriate that we obtain permission from the Dean before proceeding with the investigation.
Fine.
15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student files, work log. Let's go then.
Say yes.
The school looks actually novel to me, to be honest,
Himeko! The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what were they called? Warriors at the voting. I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. But seeing that you've come to tell me yourself, you're really so preoccupied. Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh?
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himeko or something.
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your hands.
Stop. Every time you and he get together, the conversation... I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll.
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. Rather, I am currently speaking to... But tell me, has there been progress on the new Herald of Death case?
In round?
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here, but regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago. On the other, I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So...
thank you.
Go ahead. The files are inside the ark. 15 years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait for an elixir seeker chief on the planet of Goliath's Shepherd. By the time I came back, everything had changed. Even though I knew my presence here wouldn't have changed anything. Because of that incident, I made a promise to never leave this world again. That's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantasmoon. But once again...
It's all right. You can leave the crisis.
You're right about that. Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos, applications to the school soared. To be honest, it wasn't until the Herald of Death incident. As the dean, I should have met up with her more often. I knew it was a selfish thought, but I just couldn't help it. If someone was able to survive the incident. You're always welcome. Other than the archive room, you could also try talking to...
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you. Thank you, Dad.
We should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly around the Imagenesis classroom, right?
You're always welcome. Other than the archive room, you could also try talking to Miss Dolly.
Oh my goodness, I thought I recognized...
Miss Dolly, please forgive me for not coming to...
Don't worry about it. I must...
Please, I can't thank you enough.
Look at you. Foolish. The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. Poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived. She had good grades and a good heart. And becoming famous, she often came...
Speaking of which, do you know anything about...
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies.
Somewhere beyond the sky?
I never heard. However...
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your
Teacher, that the gym teacher is sick. The new Herald of Death is real! They say he came back to life and was responsible for what happened. He's not coming here to kill again.
What are you, scared? If he really comes, I'm like... I heard he murdered hundreds of students.
Hundreds? I don't feel...
If we help the Express gang, there's a chance we might...
You're seriously upset.
The fitness club
we have all
for
the
new
clues we
members.
need.
The atmosphere in this archive room is giving me...
It was like this 15 years ago as well. The archives... There's a lot of data stored here. Aside, if possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Full Wish's life after graduation. She returned dabbling in technology related to the abundance.
Foolish. Seafield City. The seaside, okay, good.
Garden Star of Botanical Study. Miss Dolly mentioned that Full Wish went beyond the sky to study after graduation. Is this...
Sparkle blushing.
Oh. The IPC. Formal.
Well, did you find anything? Garden Star of Botan. It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the consternation star. Strange. The name. I've heard conspiracy theories claiming the Herald of Death from 15 years ago, given the great lengths the IPC went to.
Full Wish was hurt by the Herald of Death. I know the guys from the Strategic Investment Department have been nice. Himeko?
As a member of the IPC. However, I'm inclined to believe she bears us no ill will. After all, the crisis. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, she resolved to if the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's lingering poison. Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna.
Contact Full Wish as her senior?
I don't know. Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues, so I was doing some idle. Full Wish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together, helping me organize newspaper clipping. They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care. We often shared snacks brought from home, and Full Wish, she was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. Her questions often went beyond the textbooks, pushing past the boundaries of what someone... I could feel the passion in her eye. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Full Wish is walking. I want to ask her myself. Why?
Me too.
Thank you, you too. And thank you for your investigation. By the way, before we leave the school, there's one more place I'd like to visit.
You mean that?
Maybe. Let's see.
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and now I've...
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Himeko? Is this?
Maybe Himeko.
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from...
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here. Oh, Full?
That's Full Wish.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear. If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just like him. He always loved...
Then you'd better put on a good...
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived. Everyone from the Astral Express and Himeko. I didn't expect to... Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to
Full Wish.
Himeko, you I thought Himeko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood. When I was crushed under the collapse. Poor Himeko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that... But who would have guessed? You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming freely beyond the sky. Congratulations are in order. Himeko, do you know 15 years have passed? Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness that time look around. Even here, even with these phantoms, their seats. 15 years have passed, and I've learned that time isn't a cure. So I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody...
See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to use a... How are you any different from that monster back then? I'm sorry.
Stop. I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're... I would advise everyone to think twice before... As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. From now on, when you're in front of a camera lens, at the very least, try not to look so flustered. We live in a world where we are constantly gazed. This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but to the audience watching from your screens, you know my name, and I know that right now, you... 15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia Council, the Master of Elation's divine... You and I, the residents of this Arcadia, surrendered a lifetime of dignity. We are surrounded by bizarre entertainment and stimulating gore. Now, we must live in fear of the unscrupulous atrocities of these... Is this the happiness the god promised us? No! Absolutely not! The Master of Elation would never be deceived by miracles, but with pain and blood. What they desire to see. Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me was not luck. It was not the supplicants, and it was certainly not the IPC. Right here, as the Herald of Death approached, step by step, the one who sent down a miracle was the Master of Elation. They allowed me to escape with my life. And when I was trapped in a small room, consumed, they revealed my mission to me. To bring I, Full Wish, survivor of the Bloodstained Games, hereby formally announce that I will join the... In this game, I shall win the And then, I will make smiles of happiness... Himiko, don't... I will bring happiness to you too. I won't manipulate the Phantasmoon games like those high and mighty IPC executives. Nor will I... We are in plain Arcadia, so we should decide the winner in a plain Arcadian way.
Absolutely.
I'll give you a stage if that's what you want. I invite you all to a televised debate at Full Wish TV in Seafeld City.
A plain Arcadian way? That's just a way that benefits you.
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of billions of viewers, you must accept your public image as frauds deceiving the world. And remember, this isn't just an invitation. It is your only chance to defeat me in front of everyone, since you believe. The stage is set. Come and perform this final act that will determine the future of the Arcadia with me.
Darn it! Are we just going to let...
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Let's leave here and return to the Express.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the just moments ago. We received some shocking news.
At the same time, Lady Foolish has announced a blockbuster special. The end of a...
What a magnificent topic.
Too true. Ever since these Phantasmoon games began, signs of things spiraling out of control have been...
With so many accidents happening, you really...
You got that right! Speaking of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, Miss Foolish herself was a survivor of that tragedy. She's come such... Now Miss Foolish has joined the fray as a supplicant. She must be here to stop the tragedy from repeating it.
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes of all plain Arcadia and set this game...
Ugh, so shame. Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station, and you still have the gall to pretend you've...
I see. I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo Mention City. Full Wish TV's predecessor, Seafeld TV, is located. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a diversion. What Full Wish wants most, so...
You're really going to the
I'll go. But not to debate, but...
Help? We can all...
Sparksy.
Ever since Sunday was dragged into the Phantasmoon games by Yap. However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either.
But what's the...
Whether Sparksy counts as our ally is a massive question mark. Full Wish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room... Her claim might just be but that phrasing reveals that if every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there left by—
How we track down the clue?
Sparksy. Well, this is certainly a...
Evanesia?
You just said, as for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the laughter's mischief. What? You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down, the game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here. This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances, and so I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here. But here it is, presented upon the altar again, which means...
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are...
For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories, and I've also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking eonic powers to try and slaughter every last opponent. Whenever the Phantasmoon games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the Elation and the Abundance to measure, judge, and punish any violators.
So Evanesia turns
I
out to
guess
be
you
the
could
judge.
call me the security protocol for the Phantasmoon games. But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. Who else but the laughter could pull off something like this?
Perhaps. Some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my toes. I warned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Never mind who he is or what he's after. We're here now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the puppet master into the light?
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree. It's the furthest thing from an abomination of abundance.
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair. So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received...
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance in this world is disgusting. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron hunters, nor from plain Arcadia itself. This supplicant, called Full Wish, is also a dangerous variable.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward Seafeld City.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some...
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious where exactly the secret court is located.
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel. Here we are!
Already?
Because naturally, we're taking the express to get where we're going.
All that...
Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen this before. It's the...
You're the arbitrator of the Phantasmoon games.
You're a great general of the Xianzhou for crying out loud. Don't you?
Fine, fine. For the first time in my life, I finally know what it feels like.
Ding dong! The train bound for Seafeld City is arriving at...
Hey, you got any money on you? Spot me a ticket, would ya?
Oh man. Poor chap. Yeah, she's literally doing it.
That's the second.
The power of convincing. Wait, where do we go? Yep, good. We can now switch to Evanesia. Now, who do we? Yeah, I'll switch up her with this lady. Where is her? Okay. And let me just try Elation MC. Because these three are meant to be a team, okay? Other way, just put higher scene so that we can try these combinations. Nah, we unfortunately can't see this. Yeah, pretty sad.
Tailfall without a trace.
Okay, that's a nice animation. No doubt. So let's see. Oh, so that goes to Seafield City. That's nice.
You haven't said a word the whole way, Sanjo Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there something...
After casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. Yet, each foreseen omen of doom still clouds the inner... That is why, before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye, to clear away stray thoughts, lest the outcome be disturbed.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't an infinite lifespan turn into prolonged sleep?
Enjoy the present. Indeed. Yet, worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew.
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering of tomorrow might just be the poisonous fruit sown by you. It is precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique, isn't it? Look at this harbor before us. When I first set foot here, all these streets, the fishing boats, the people, as far as the eye could see, the seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still hadn't departed. Just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron-red scars on the earth. She told me, that which vanishes is bound to return. She swore to use her brush to preserve it.
It seems.
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her, maintaining the course of the Phantasmoon games until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant. To do otherwise would be...
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity. Naturally, the flavor is profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life species, my... Miss Evanesia, what to you is a game to be savored, is a life and death reality for the living beings of plain Arcadia.
All right then. Next up, I'm entering brooding and edgy serious mode.
That won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face imminent catastrophe, a red fate slip will be hanging above their heads. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the jade abacus reveals its script. Calamity looms overhead. The crimson slip. Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the spirit bird, Miss Evanesia. Please.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on, let's take a closer look. Odd. Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over their heads?
Astral Express
Boo! Get out of Seafeld City! Astral Express! Oh, good afternoon. Would you two lovely young ladies care?
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday festival, but your slogans sound so...
We Seafeld folk pride ourselves on our manners. Even when expressing dissatisfaction, we do it with a smile.
We won't let anyone ruin this serenity. Come on, ma'am. Wave a flag with us. You'll feel better in no time.
Their emotions are so synchronized. It's like they rehearsed it. This kind of happiness feels like some...
Their smiles send shivers. Hey, wasn't it your Director Full Wish who invited the Astral Express crew here to debate? Showing your guests away like this is hard.
You! You're from the Astral Express, aren't you?
Hey! So, do I really look that much like a nameless? It's not like I have a boarding pass stuck to my face.
You... What are you so happy about?
Just look at you, dyeing your hair like that at such a young age, instead of doing something decent with yourself. You're no better than that bunny on the Astral Express. Anyone could tell you're not from around.
Hey, jerk! It's not dyed. And for the record, March Bunny is adorable. Wait, what happened to all those happy smiles on your faces before?
I know, right?
How did you flip the switch so fast?
Hey, but the tree in the background is pretty damn beautiful, though. Okay?
You people from beyond the sky. You just don't understand our happiness. If you keep causing trouble, don't...
My apologies. My little sister is young and...
Who are you kidding? Sisters? You two aren't even the same. Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of Ploos to toss you both into the sea.
That's fish food, huh? Let's continue, by the way. Hey, but I just want to try, like, hoping someone with evidence here. I just want to have a back. Trust me. Okay. Thank goodness it's activated. Wait, what is this? Oh. Okay. Oh, this is a speed buff. That's beautiful. Oh, yeah. Beautiful brakes, by the way. Beautiful brakes by the Porsche.
The sun is shining and the vibes are immaculate. This is Full Wish TV's Happiness on the Street, bringing you real smiles straight from the streets of Seafeld. You two look like visitors from afar. I take it you're also following Plain Arcadia's grand event, the Phantom...
Of course we're following it. It's not every day you see something this light.
That's great. We've noted many echoing widespread concerns that the Astral Express's intervention is dragging our sacred Phantom...
Widespread concerns? Mr. Reporter, I suspect your question already comes neatly packaged with...
Judging motives is futile. What we want to be focusing on is the real-life consequences.
Oh, that's so... Many Seafelders feel that rather than any IPC vision of prosperity, it's the healing smiles, healing Arcadias proposed by Lady Fullwish that is the more grounded future we desperately need.
If the happiness comes at the cost of stripping away the perception of all pain, then it calls into scrutiny just how often...
Exactly. By that logic, eating candy until your teeth fall out counts as happiness too, right? I mean, hey, at least it tasted...
That's a very vivid analogy. Finally, a hypothetical question. If you had to choose, do you believe the preservation defined by outsiders or the happiness advocated by Miss Foolish better represents the future?
The real future has never existed within such a narrow dichotomy.
Thank you both for sharing. All defensive answers, not a single morsel for us. This whole segment is wasted. Go find some citizens who can chuck us a few happiness.
A wheel slip? This one's a lucky wheel, too.
All defensive answers, not a single morsel for us. This whole segment is wasted. Go find some citizens who can...
Okay, let's see.
Welcome.
Come try our happiness soda.
Why is it always Foolish? Doesn't she work in media?
Oh, you're an outsider. You would know. Director Foolish is Seafeld City's pride and joy. She grew up just a street over. Can you imagine? After that terrible disaster 15 years ago? But she did herself proud. She pulled herself through it all, relying on sheer grit at Foolish TV. Back then, it was still called Seafeld TV. Even produced a special documentary about her called A Smile Against Adversity. And now, despite all her success, she hasn't forgotten to bring happiness to everyone.
Do you really feel happy?
Of course! Just look at how happy I am. It's all thanks to the Research Society of Happy Smiles and Miss Foolish. We can all be just like her. Forget about all those painful memories from the... Well, if you ask me, only someone who's come from suffering like her can truly want what's best for all of us. She's the one who... Come on! Why don't you try some? It's on the house. You simply have to experience the unique taste of happiness that...
This Foolish really is something else.
And this is also a wheel.
Bid farewell to painful memories and embrace the eternal follow Master Foolish's path. Embrace
How very... No matter how many times I perform the divination, the signs hovering above the passersby and see... Is my Eye of Ishvar suffering interference from a supplicant?
I actually think your judgment is looking more and more likely. The pedestrians on the roadside, the fishermen at the port. From the moment I entered this port city, I felt it. Something, this entity is far too faint. I can scarcely feel its strength. It was once shattered to nothing, crushed into powder, but it has no concept of death. And so it simply went to sleep. It quietly lurks, waiting for the farmer to scatter it across the...
I believe most people in this city must have undergone the happiness surgery. Just look at the spectacle this...
At the courtyard, you once said, fortune rests upon misfortune.
A great calamity for some, but for others, perhaps a turning point leading... If there really is something that lets people survive apocalyptic disaster, then we'll... However, though...
By that time, there won't be any need for a general of the Xianzhou to petition an audience. Follow me.
What's your plan?
My plan? As the referee of the Phantasmoon Games, former referee, I mean, when faced with a supplicant who blatantly breaks the rules and dispenses blessings on a whim, the only thing I can do is issue an executive ruling.
So, this so-called ruling, does it involve summoning a bolt of lightning from the sky to just zap Foolish dead out of nowhere?
It's nothing so violent. For my judgment, I must first retrieve the sacred instrument. Only by using it to measure the supplicant's crimes can we sever her power. It's like a gardener pruning overgrown brick. We're almost there.
Attention visitors, please keep off the grass and
Is this it? You keep the sacred instrument out here in broad daylight?
Hold your horses. We've still got a ways to go. As for my precious measuring instrument, do you really think I'd just...
With all due respect, I get it. It's probably just an optical illusion. Extraordinary beings like you always love pulling that. The path only opens to the... Do you sing a little song?
I'm no woof woof Dawn. I don't have that kind of... A long time ago, I raised a floating island right here for someone to prevent others from wandering in by mistake. I asked that artist to paint thick fog and woodland. We made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
Okay, so we have to get into that. Let's see if we can go. Nah, I don't think we can go through here, but let's get into this one. It'll be tried by the Trailblaze Mall and gradually closer to it. They possess no offensive capabilities, but when they spot a helper, they'll immediately shift their attention towards the helper instead. That's good.
That's a cute puppy. Looks like it's taken a liking to you.
I'll just borrow this cutie's head for a sec.
Okay, I guess we should climb. Alright, I'm just checking if there's any sort of passage, like any kind of secret treasures. If it's on there, then good. Uh-oh. How do you come here? Hell yeah, you got a whisper.
Here we are.
Okay. Okay, this. 1, 2, 3, 1.
Let's go.
Thank you, by the way. I'll definitely collect these treasures later.
What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it?
I wish there was
Compared to the
sort
usual
of camera.
scenery, I suppose it's more natural.
You absolutely fit the theme, to be honest.
Would it kill you to pay a compliment?
Yes.
Oh man. Oh, that's a beautiful crescent moon.
What are you laughing at?
My apologies. I didn't mean to mock. I was merely curious. Is this thing really the sacred instrument with which you pass judgment upon supplicants?
Hey, don't underestimate the spirit branch of true law. When it first appeared in the form of a blade 150 years ago, it could cleave a mountain in half with a single effortless...
Miss Evanesia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we? Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out, we'll never hear the end of their complaints about how mountain-busting power levels are for new.
I never expected a high-ranking Xianzhou general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Plain Arcadia.
Such is the way of a diviner. To enter a place is to observe.
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change with them. Just picture it. A pretty girl in a school uniform, striding through the streets with a giant sword slung over her shoulder.
I see you are a law-abiding citizen, miss. Now then, please.
She picking a
Weigh
sword.
and
That's
sever
something
this
else.
world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos. Spirit branch of true law by the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. Measure for me all sins beneath the Phantasmoon that...
Uh-oh.
What is going on? It's telling me Full Wish is not a supplicant. If she's not a supplicant, then there's no way to judge whether she's...
What? If Full Wish isn't a supplicant, why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantasmoon Games? And that mask, back of the altar, shaped...
Behind that mask, countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all seafood. No, all of Duo mentioned City too. Supplicants. They're not in the history of the Phantasmoon games. Have I ever seen a situation like this?
General, someone is approaching your position. It's Don Hung, and...
Don Hung, you've returned. And Blade. Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One of the Xianzhou's most wanted criminals, Yingxing. You've delivered yourself into my hands.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the laws of the Xianzhou. I came here to kill our common enemy.
Our common enemy? You are the Xianzhou's enemy. Ever since you became a Stellaron hunter, you have slain countless emissaries of judgment sent by the Shuling Palace of Law to capture you. You even incited the artisans of the Juming to reforge your blade. But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords Commission restricted area on the Xianzhou Yuchue with your accomplices. You destroyed the Ashen Steelwood. What kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me? By all means, enlighten me.
Oh?
I know, right?
Well, I was in seclusion all these years. Well, you've clearly been up to quite... If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword, I would have dragged you out of the forge and drafted you into my crew myself. Tied up.
And this would be?
A pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friends on the Xianzhou have kept me in their thoughts for all these years. I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am La Mancha.
La Mancha.
You're obviously using a fake name.
La Mancha.
The head of the Galaxy Rangers. I didn't expect this trip to come with such a pleasant...
General, I'm afraid what we need to discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw in your
I won't deny the crimes you've listed. But I know full well that the Xianzhou cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abominations, and could not be slain even if you wish to subdue the emanator of the abundance, Shu-Hu, once again, and even deny them rebirth for all. And now, General, I have brought this opportunity before you. If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes, I will submit to your judgment and board the Navis Astridura for the... But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself, and to prevent our common enemy from having their way. General, if you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from 30 years ago to fall at your feet, then you must believe what I am about to say. The happiness surgery, promoted by the Smile Society, utilizes none other than Shu-Hu's cells. Cells acquired from an unknown source.
Okay. So we need to acquire the shoes, as in, you could say, destroy it, so this happiness surgery is null and void.
You mean everyone who underwent the...
Have all become supplicants. Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awaken and turn every host into nourishment.
The one wearing the eight-legged mask is not a single person. It is an emanator of the abundance, dismembered and currently parasitizing the bodies of the masses here. Who on earth could have brought something so terrifying to...
Oh, we got a transition into Sparksy. Great.
Oh, what innocence! We all saw it with our own eyes. You got your supplicant's mask stolen.
Yeah, you even went out of your way to set up a live stream for yourself. Afraid the whole universe would miss your heroic bearing, huh? A live streamed public punishment.
What do you mean, stolen? Can a supplicant's affairs really be considered stealing? That's called tactical emotional engagement. A tactic and an art. Don't you get it?
Oh, indeed.
Yoo-hoo! If it isn't the Astral Express's famous Lil Raccoon. Did you miss my prank?
Did you get the invitation for the supplicant debate at Foolish TV?
My, oh my, talk about bad timing. My stream got banned, and the leader of the haters confiscated my supplicant mask. As for the debate, I'm afraid the spirit, but seeing as you called, you clearly still have a shred of conscience left in you. Are you planning to give me a chance?
Answer me this question first. Is Foolish really a masked fool?
The tavern doesn't exactly register every fool's name, but having watched her stream, I believe she is. As for why, call it a kindred intuit, just listen to our slogan. Healing smiles, healing Arcadias. That level of crazy? She's a certified fool. Most masked fools make a huge racket when they approach you. That, hey! But Foolish is clearly the exception. Her brand of crazy is calm and sophisticated. Look at that haute couture getup she's wearing. It's worth 10 times a normal person's salary. Who'd have guessed a career woman with state levels of wealth who was always preaching social welfare would be a masked fool?
I'd like to ask you to look into her background for me.
Now that's going too far. You actually want me to betray another masked fool?
Give me the intel on Foolish, and I'll return the mask to you.
Betrayal itself, that's the finest reward. Deal. Leave it to me. I'll contact you as soon as I get the intel.
Damn, I mean, what a contract, right?
Foolish. Is there really someone like that among the masked fools? How come I'd never heard of her? Maybe we should ask Giovanni about her. He's got connections.
Oh, you know, Sparksy. Thank goodness. So since we are Sparksy, let us bring our teams, right? And just keep a healer just to confirm.
Miss Sparksy? You just looted Sparkle's entire inventory right from under my nose. Please spare me. Just give me a straight answer. Whose collection?
Sparkle and I just had the reconciliation of the century. Let bygones be bygones. I'm actually here to ask for some serious advice. I swear, my hands are squeaky.
Oh, do tell. Anything that can make you this serious must be...
I want to ask about someone. Foolish, the media tycoon who went on TV and... Is she really one of us? How come I've never seen her in the tavern?
I know of her, but I've never actually seen her in the tavern. If Foolish really is a fool, with all the people coming and going, surely she would have been mentioned. As for the storage area log, either she never stored anything here...
We're doomed. Even the well-connected Mr. Giovanni knows nothing.
Nice try. But goading won't work on me. I do have a theory. Every fool sets foot in the tavern at least once in their life. If Foolish really is a fool, then the moment she entered the tavern must have been in the wake of...
You mean the blood-stained games from 15 years ago? That's a tragedy which would leave a deep wound on a young girl's... I get it. Maybe we should head to the hospital and dig up the...
Hey, in Ward 4, please complete your discharge procedures as soon as possible.
All revealed in Divine Exceeded.
A will
of
metal and stone. We're begging you.
Foolish. Foolish.
Okay, so these are some of Foolish's info.
Happiness syntax. Trying to read this stuff. Hello? Hello?
Well, if it isn't Patient Zero of the Sparksy Con. To think the Department of Aberration Defense still hasn't locked you up. Because of you, I was planning to skip town and leave Plain Arcadia overnight. I even booked the tickets. So, what's the emergent...
Not me this time. It concerns an old case.
Wait, you didn't actually buy that I'm a doctor. Forget it. This patient...
So, what kind of...
Looking back through the history of this hospital, there are countless characters who've turned this place upside down. But to tear the ceiling off on her very first visit...
What exactly did she do?
Hard to imagine she was still just a 16-year-old back then. And yet, she wanted to smash the fool's mask she'd just received.
Can a fool's mask be destroyed?
Of course not. Though you'd know a thing or two about abusing masks.
Don't be ridiculous. I'd never be stupid enough to try and destroy my own masks. I just had to be heartless enough to abandon them.
The mask is part of the fool's self. Unless the fool is reduced to ash. How could... There were even some fools nearby rubbernecking who decided to help out. But despite... And the power that erupted when the mask shattered also left a crack and... Ugh. I spent several days peeling those bungling fools off the walls. And half a month more repainting and restoring the place.
Whoa! Is this the crack? Dr. Zhongshan, what's inside?
Hard to say. Fools have tried...
They went mad.
Yeah. Muttering to themselves, deliriously happy. No one knows what they saw. And I don't want to know. So I sealed the entrance. If you...
Dangerous? What could Listen up, my dear Sparks heads. Sparksicle is about to take you on an exclusive expedition through this mysterious fissure.
Oh, she's literally live streaming. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are we now?
Why?
Are you?
Foolish, there's a delivery for you.
Is this a mask? To the survivor. Oh, right, the way you cried on TV.
Who are you? Why? Why are you doing this to me? I don't get it. All of this.
What the heck? That's the day she received an invitation to the tavern. I really don't know which utter degenerate from the tavern sent her such a cruel joke. Even someone as stone-hearted as me can barely... Wait, these hallucinations. Exactly what part of them is supposed to be happy?
How did you get in? Never mind. Don't be afraid. Relax. You're that streamer who caused a scene at Graphia Academy.
Whoa! Even a media mogul like you recognizes me?
The first battle between supplicants made your name known to all. I can hear the desire in your heart, Miss Sparksy.
You can hear my desire?
You charged in here seeking answers, didn't you? To mercilessly tear the mask off another masked fool. See what card she's... You'll get your wish. Just like you, I obtained my own mask through a twist of fate. But unlike most of you, I don't even want to touch it. So, I'm not like you, with all your miraculous powers. I possess only one trivial little talent.
Oh, Seafield City, huh?
Attention, passengers.
I didn't expect plain Arcadia
carrying the scent of Wheatfield.
to have a spot as peaceful as this.
I guess there are pros and cons. Even after all these years, public transport around here is still a huge hassle.
Ooh.
The TV tower is still a fair distance away. We'll have to walk the rest of the way.
Oh, damn. Oh, so we get into this Seafield TV tower.
We're here.
Yeah, let's see though.
Looky here. How is the white-striped wolf polling so high?
Huh? At the tech. Oh, that special program? It's wrapping up already.
Yes.
I'm not a supplicant, so I can't go up on stage with you later. Good. Don't worry. I'll always... Then let's go find Sunday and the other.
Just one question, okay. I'm just looking at Walla here, by the way. I was thinking like she was Evanesia, but you don't know. She could actually be Evanesia. Let's see though, how it goes.
We really need to tread care.
Listen, give it a rest. Can't I get a moment's peace before the debate starts?
That voice. Is that Mr. Ashvale?
What's going on?
What? Can't...
Is...
Oh, this is a disaster. We didn't pick up a single scoop worth mentioning from the...
What's the rush? I'll head over to frowning over such a...
Let's see how it goes. Oh, Mr. Sunday and Ashby. I can't take any selfie, right?
We meet again, you two. And you're about to be on TV. Whew, talk about low-key. You guys noticed it too, right? The entire first floor of the TV tower is one big set. Those two look busy, but they haven't taken their eyes off us. I'd wager the debate started. This is a prime opportunity to bait us into exposing...
Speaking of which, I didn't
Before contacting you all, I was looking into the case involving the Sinwish Syndicate murders.
This...
Exactly. When I accepted this mask, I promised to make a name for them, since that's no longer possible.
You nameless sure are a bunch of stand-up folks. Investigating's one thing, but you didn't have to...
Correct. But I submitted a fake surgery application. Unfortunately, the regular members know almost nothing. I couldn't find any clues related.
Oh boy. Praise the master of Elation. Is everyone having a happy day today? You're not so happy, everyone's happy. Yeah.
It seems my suspicions were right. Not everyone joined of their own free will. Rather than offering comfort, the Happiness Research Society amplified their craving for it. When everyone...
Do they not manipulate the hearts of others using the very same terror and dreams?
Indeed.
Even if...
So, she doesn't stand a chance in the debate then? She's ticked off so many heavy hitters. When it comes down to it, it's just like the Phantasmoon games. People love surprises, so over-preparing is pointless. I've met plenty of big shots, but nobody has a knack for grabbing attention like you do.
Precisely because we were once adversaries, I don't think you have anything to...
And I'll be joining in too anyway. Just to...
When I left Plain Arcadia, someone once said this to me. When moving forward, never ask too many questions. The moment we stop to think, doubt seeps in. Fear of becoming a... Don't let the word debate lead you astray. Just be yourself, as you always have been. When it comes to you, my faith is unwavering.
Uh-oh.
Hello, viewers. I regret that we must meet under these... This is an emergency broadcast. A supplicant is attacking Seafeld City with the power of the...
What kind of...
Harmony doesn't mean Sunday.
What? Is Fullwish TV up to their old tricks?
Hello, viewers. I regret that we must meet under these circumstances.
As you all know, to prevent a repeat of the blood-stained games, I organized a televised debate. I hoped the dispute between supplicants would stop at words, and the right to decide the winner. I was confident in my victory. I was ready to fulfill my promise. To build an Arcadia free of worry, where the... But now, I must cancel the debate and reveal the truth to the public. For what these outsiders seek to tarnish is more than just the... I implore all citizens, do not panic at the footage to follow. We are facing an unprecedented danger. Our reporter in Seafeld City captured this scene. This man should be no stranger to you. His name is Don Hung, a member of the Astral Express and a renowned hero. And yet, accompanying him is none other than the Joe's wanted criminal,
Blade.
the Stellaron hunter Blade.
Oh.
Rumor has it, he was once tainted by the flesh of the Abundance. And back then, I trusted the Astral Express, figuring this was just... But a short while ago, I found members of the Smile Society infected with the flesh and blood of the Abundance.
Only then did I realize.
Aside from the Trailblazer, there's another supplicant aboard the Astral Express who used an alias not too long ago to infiltrate, but his true identity reveals him to be an interstellar fugitive, a member of the family, Sunday. And by sheer coincidence, he traveled with the IPC back to Ashvale, arriving at the debate venue together.
Ladies and gentlemen, I won't summarize this, lest my own views mislead you. I will only present the indisputable facts for your judgment. May the Master of Elation bless.
Uh-oh.
So that's the setup. Such blatant manipulation won't fool anyone for long.
No. Everyone, we'd better get out of here.
What is it?
Maybe when we arrived at the TV station, the debate wasn't just starting, but had already finished.
Wait! How could...
Viewers, we interrupt with an emergency announcement.
The Department of Aberration Defense has confirmed that the power causing the flesh of the abundant
originates from the Harmony.
What's gonna happen? Is Sunday gonna be attacked? Uh-oh.
The supplicant is attacking Seafeld City with the power of the Harmony! Please, dear citizens!
Enough small talk. It is time to fulfill my duty.
Uh-oh, there comes Evidencia.
Let us become one and share this elation!
Kinda hurts. Flowers, bloom for tomorrow. Step onto the board.
I'll endure.
Stars, shine for the heroes.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Your downfall is absolute.
I'm fine.
Mr. Sunday, what's the situation on your end? No response. Let's carve a path out of here first.
Sun, tear the sky!
Good times come to an end, huh?
Pain? What flavor of candy is that?
Their senses have...
Come closer!
Is he...
No, the flesh is regenerating. It won't be long before he gets back up. No matter how...
In that case, he is certainly worthy of the great... So this is Full Wish's goal? To twist citizens implanted with Shuhu cells into giggling abominations, and wage war on every supplicant? Full Wish is a mere mortal.
General, please do not call them that. These people are nothing like the denizens of a... They are just normal people of Seafeld City, struggling with the grind of daily survival. They don't have the strength you and I possess. They just want to stop and catch their breath. Even if that breath is poison, coughed up.
You're right. They deserved sanctuary. But right now, there's another group. Since we have the power, let's do some. You were the referee of the Phantasmoon Games. Even if you were forced off the field by... Now the land is overrun by walking corpses, and the people are plunged into misery.
This is merely a common occurrence so long as the supplicant can draw wish power to fill the Phantasmoon. The Master of Elation allows supplicants to enact the utmost benevolence.
Then where, exactly, do the boundaries of the Phantasmoon game?
Since when do Aha's games ever have... You don't understand,
Then make me understand.
As you wish.
Uh-oh, what is this? Is this some sort of... Yeah, this literally happened with Sparksy as well.
I wonder if you've heard of the tragedy of the Bloodstained Games from 15 years ago.
Compared to the catastrophic history of the Phantasmoon Games, that was likely nothing more than an...
Countless times. I wanted to reach out, but I can't save everyone. The Phantasmoon Games have only one taboo, and there is only one. The games must proceed. Never ending, just as the sun and moon rise and fall. Those who defy this law shall be banished, executed. General Yao Guang, have you ever wondered, why am I the arbiter?
Simply because you possess the power to eradicate those who
Eons ago, in the Master of Immortality's mysterious garden, flora flourished with such intensity that they suffocated all other life. A meddler quietly infiltrated this place, plucking the most enchanting. The severed branch screamed in protest, for before she was gifted with eternal life, she was a divine envoy, leading her kin in search of the elixir of life. She was a beast of blind love and hatred, a sword dancer who devoured the... Save for the blazing phoenix of the Xianzhou, she has never been defeated.
Are you speaking?
When the past is as distant as the afterglow of the star, that meddler transplanted her to another world. And through this
You mean... you yourself are that?
You've misunderstood. The meddlesome god promised to enlighten her, to teach her to know true joy. And in the repeated cycles of the Phantasmoon games, the meddler did not break their promise. She once witnessed raging flames boil the seas dry, saw civilizations rise from the dust, and wither back into it. She gazed upon the purest souls, burning away their brilliance, and stood silent as supreme evil reveled in. Finally, amidst the love and hate of the insignificant, she gradually glimpsed the essence of fleeting life, the meaning of Elation. Finally, she became me.
So, you're afraid of waking her? Afraid of becoming her once?
Over the past 1,000 years, I have called upon her power 3 times to avert catastrophe.
This is the abundance. Healing and torture, coexisting as one.
Even knowing everything, would you still have me wear that fox mask and exercise the authority of...
Miss Evanesia, what you are terrified of is not this. Quite the opposite. Evanesia is the mask you wear. What you are terrified of is your true self. I, too, was once terrified of my mask.
Your mask?
A mask, known as Arbiter General. Whenever the tides of war demand it, I have no choice but to don it. To become that slaughtering general, coldly watching blood and tears be shed, plotting and divining beneath the astral charts, even accepting the scorn of bereaved orphans, all to ensure.
I don't understand. As a general of the Xianzhou, why have you urged me all this time? Urged this creation of the abundant?
It's laughable, really. I arrived in plain Arcadia for the sole purpose of involving the Master of Elation in my divination, seeking to rewrite a fate already cast. But to steer the orbits of the stars is no easy feat. Whether it be the Lux arrow that topples the sky or the games of the Elation, it's difficult to grasp. From the instant the Phantasmoon's declaration increased the stakes, my divination has spiraled out of control. My fate shifts ceaselessly between adversity and prosperity. Life and death becoming. With the eons in play, divination is futile. The only thing you can ever put trust in is people. Just as I once believed my teacher could succeed, I really believe in you too, Miss Evanesia.
Has anyone ever told you you're quite the gambler? Daring to push your chips onto an unknown quantity, like...
When we first met, I could not gain insight into the will or woe of your fate. Yet, I was willing to trust you. I believe you are also the key to rewriting destiny in this game, whose ending no one can foresee.
Why?
Miss Evanesia, the spiritess that watches over me is named the Kala Chakra Sky Plume. It is a symbol of the hunt's foresight, verdict, and self-discipline. Why does the decisive god of the skybow bear such a visage? After much contemplation, I finally understood. If the value of discipline was understood, the creations of the abundance need not be abominations. And without temperance, the consequences of the hunt are no different from destruction. I am not some gambler, nor am I an ant beneath the gaze of the eons. I was the one who offered up a piece of my own insignificant fate, forging their trajectories.
Okay.
The situation outside is volatile. We don't have a second to spare for idle chatter. Miss Evanesia, I've given you my answer, and I'd like to hear yours in return. When you realized Full Wish was not a supplicant and you could not pass judgment, why did I see hesitation and doubt in your eyes rather than your usual indifference? I know you already have a game changer in mind. You're just not ready to use it yet. Please, tell me your solution.
As you wish. To exercise the right of arbitration, irrefutable proof is required. Proof that a supplicant has indeed broken the rules and disrupted the order. Yet surveying the board, I see not a single transgression. Since there are no sinners, then I shall become the sinner.
Wait, this is something else. Since there are no sinners, you will become the sinner as well. Yeah, we literally saw this, I guess, in the trailer as well. Okay? This
General
is something else.
Yaguang,
It blows
you
my
once
mind.
asked me, where do the boundaries of the Phantasmoon games lie? Well, here's my answer. The boundaries aren't on the outside, but at the core.
So, is this the core?
Now, I shall transgress the taboo and divulge to you the true purpose of the psionic. Through this method, the master of Elation imprisoned the most terrifying of horrors within the most ridiculous of games. The terror slumbering at the heart of plain Arcadia is...
Uh-oh, the golden eyes. Uh-oh, something hidden, huh? Wait, where is she?
According to statistics, approximately 200,000 individuals fell ill simultaneously and were transformed into denizens of abundance.
The affected staff are quarantined immediately. Prolux Tower is a valuable safe zone.
If you'd listened to me and thrown every suspect in prison, you wouldn't be in this mess, so why'd you call me here?
Oh, hello, Silverwolf.
It's an emergency. I want to see how the script plays out.
Huh?
No one could have guessed an emanator of the abundance would return by hijacking others' bodies. Everyone is hesitant to act, for fear of collapse. But since he is here as well... Deduction. This crisis.
Half right. Shuhu is the reason Blade made the trip. I'll tell you what, I'll show you the script. It's too wordy, and I can't be bothered to paraphrase. Here, sending you a copy.
A PDF?
For the sake of our business partnership, save this virus copy for someone else.
The feeling is mutual. Seems you don't trust me.
I told you, I've done my research on you. Or to be precise, on all of you. Destiny's slave may be able to foresee the future and pen scripts for the Stellaron Hunters. However, the IPC has its own method.
Oh?
I'll grant you a privilege. Starting now, user Silverwolf has unrestricted access to the Arcadian
I could have done that myself.
With the precondition that I agree. I want you to hack into the internet, trace the source of the Joy Ascendant contagion, and figure out the catalyst and transmission vector. Suppressing the surface commotion is a simple task, but if the root cause isn't addressed, the chaos can never be truly eradicated. In exchange, I'll turn a blind eye to the Stellaron Hunters' suspicious activities for the time being.
So this is what it means to see how the script plays out. Maybe you should keep it wide open. Why not?
Let's start the investigation with the sick ones inside the building.
I thought this was supposed to be a safe zone.
Safe means that I monitor everyone's every move, including yours. And hers.
Judging by the time, I should be right on cue.
Not exactly right on. And you missed your cue. You should have made...
4 lines back. Oh, 1 eye might not be enough. You were laying the groundwork for her entry. Margin of error, 23 seconds. Coordination needs improvement.
My bad. I lost track of time. What about you? Did the operation go smoothly?
It's a long story. I thought it was a battle royale, but it turned into a zombie crisis. I think it should have been you instead. I heard Elio gave you a long vacation. Whereabouts?
Let's call it a business trip. 10 days in Penacony with a packed schedule.
Penacony, huh?
I'll take today, for instance. I needed to arrive at Itine Park on time, order 2 drinks, give the cash spewer 3 knocks, and watch it spit out 650,000 credit. And And then, I was supposed to get on the line and say hello to you.
23 seconds late.
Oh, I don't mind. After all, even a late warning might just save you and Blady's life. Elio asked me to pass along a message. Don't lose to Aha.
That's it? Anything else you want to say?
Hope you enjoy yourself.
What secret messages have you been sending? Nothing. We've said everything we needed to say. If you think there's more to it, that's just because you don't know us well enough yet. I don't deny that, but I will sooner or later. Jade warned me. Never underestimate the enemy. Compared to the 10 Stonehearts, the Stellaron hunters possess... Is she seriously not just the... The probability is 9%. I'll reserve judgment for now. Hopefully, you... Remember the objective. Hack the network and trace the source of the Joy Ascendant infection.
Fine, we need to get this Joy Ascendant infection by hacking the network. Let's see how it goes. Hope we can see Silverworld's transformation.
When you access the network, data's going to flood your mind. Brace yourself. Prompt block permissions unlocked. Data floodgates.
So, is this kind of game fun? This was your first mission. A pity you had to cheat.
No, you don't even know the first thing about games. What gives you the right to call me a cheater?
You handed over that cartridge willingly. Why did you steal it back?
I just took it back to play with. Saying steal. Besides, you guys just left it casually lying...
Fine. You think we were careless? Well, next time we won't be. I'll put it in a containment room at Pierpoint.
Nice idea, but the execution's a no-go. You guys can't even get... By the way, I changed the passcode for this cell too. 1337.
Oh. Is this the skill of a top? The cartridge was clearly the ending you refused, yet you still used.
It's gonna be a game over anyway, so...
The ending's the same, so the journey doesn't matter. Sounds more like...
It's not the same. You guys believe in destiny.
Then, when you see how things end for you, are you afraid or excited?
You level 99, huh?
Bored. Because feeling bored proves I haven't become her. That's why I joined you. The Stellaron Hunters. Those who play the game to change...
Let's see how it goes.
Why am I so... This is still Perlux? This Joy whatever dude is her employee?
Exactly. Clearing up the truth is also a way to save these innocent people.
You said you'd turn a blind eye. I didn't think you'd...
The road ahead is fraught with peril. I'm just if the worst happens and you end up an enemy of the whole world. I'll be there to switch...
Oh, I didn't take you for the humor.
Okay, what is this now? Let's see.
You're asking if I've got something on my mind. Just because I... What, be like you guys? Slaving away and after the surgery, I look down at my boss with my head held high every day. Oh, what are you doing? Are you...
This guy's the same. Couldn't handle the pressure, so he's working for the IPC. No. Huh. This one's a normal
Smile! Smile! To conquer the false and...
Those around you all wish for your happiness, so smile.
Smile! Smile!
Oh.
That is...
I mean, that was literally terrifying as hell, man. Joy Ascendant.
Keep smiling! Flash a standard, beautiful, happiness-inducing smile. Thanks to the surgery, I'll be Employee of the Month for...
Hey...
Employee of the Month forever?
Whether surgery counts as unfair competition has always been a subject of debate.
Who are you? Am I under detention? Is this fantastic? What? Let's see.
Yikes! There's something...
I saw it too. Flashed by.
But it's very deep. Creepy.
Find anything?
Aren't you going to start the interrogation by asking my thoughts?
If not, then let's keep going.
No need. The answer is... At the moment of mutation, the synesthesia beacons of the 3 victims receive the same signal.
On the surface, it seems like nothing more. No, that runs completely counter.
Unhappiness is a sin.
Unhappiness is a sin. Parentheses. Smile.
Smile.
Guess what this is?
Full wishes happiness syntax.
Quick on the uptake. The Joy Ascendants can be counted among the denizens of abundance, but they are also a Magishu whose cells are the catalyst. That immortal being lying in slumber has endured countless agonies, so he...
So, Full Wish encoded happiness syntax and broadcast it via synesthesia beacon. Once the recipients were influenced by it, the flesh
And that's not all. As people transformed, they generated new wish power. It kept snowballing until eventually even... Bingo! That's the full picture. The whole double whammy of the disaster. Full Wish is
Sorry to interrupt, but...
Baffling.
Who's there?
Probably some rival hacker.
The only question remaining is, how did Full Wish...
The answer is obvious. I just need to...
Who could hack the data apart from, say, Silverwolf?
Ugh. Duo mentions City, the prime metropolis of plain Arcadia. Too bad...
Even the Department of Aberration Defense is helpless against the innocent.
You're right on my tail. And here I thought I'd...
So?
Take a guess. If you extend the signal lines from Pearl-X Tower and Duo mention City outward...
Seafeld City.
To be more precise...
Almost all the supplicants are there. Isn't Full Wish afraid it'll all be for nothing?
The more heated the battle, the more the wish power spirals into mania. Maybe in her eyes, this is just... Of course, there's no need for us to join the fun. We'll leave forward. Now that we've locked onto the signal source, the rest is easy. Open a back door for me, and I'll crash...
120 seconds.
Knew you'd say that. What happened?
Adding to whitelist. What's wrong?
You keep handling things here. I'll teleport somewhere closer to the target. Drat.
Why is everything pitch black?
Just zoom your POV out a bit. There was a little accident.
Unbelievable. Never thought I'd see you bug out.
Don't add insult to injury. The teleport failure rate is...
Wait, why is sinking into it?
Give me a...
Why, what?
I can tell. A hacker definitely had a hand in salvaging the world in Canvas. Just gonna...
Okay. So with a mode, okay, you will be clicking the ability, you'll be able to summon a help bot and you'll be able to move with it. Trailblazer can leave the help bar on its own, and additionally it can interact in different ways, such as the interplanar jump, such as pressure sensitive points, pixie coins, walnut, pippin, etc.
Tweak the parameters. I'll spawn a helper. I'll change my outfit while I'm at it. Wait, what is this outfit? Never mind. I'll debug it later.
Good, good.
Fine.
A residential zone. Quite a distance from the TV.
Something's off. I was clearly headed for Pearl.
Why? Time is...
No, it's because the genuine Pearl is still waiting for me at the...
When did you figure it out?
It was the practiced, confident tone you used when you said happiness and so. What exactly does Pearl?
Disaster stems from the tongue.
Stop getting sentimental with that face, you shadow hiding behind Fullwit.
Just what I had in mind. But kicking things off like this...
Why don't we switch things up and...
Uh-oh, who is this now?
Hey there, little guy. You've got a rather unique look. Since you look like a mean ball of chaos, I'll just...
Why so serious? Do I look like I know? I just want to play a game with...
Don't even think about it. I don't care if you're a fan...
I'm not a fan. Or perhaps it was because I was a fan that I became a lunatic, without even realizing it.
There is something...
I'll take that as a compliment. I've heard your story, and heard about the...
Why does everyone in the cosmos, no matter how...
No offense. I just a joke.
I get it. I always keep my word.
That makes you rush. We got loads of time, as long as you're willing. Game time is. And it doesn't matter if you're not willing. Nobody gets into... Spoiler alert. The reward for clearing the... But by the time you finish playing...
You done? Get lost. You're not even on your main account, and you want to play...
I made a mistake. You're a prisoner here.
Because I love...
What a shame. I prefer Cosmicon Collective. Just a small... just as the script foretold. In the end, Full Wish gets her wish. And the Arcadia becomes an abundance hell.
What?
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? There's another line. Judgment follows close behind, as the hunt draw a Lux arrow.
Who exactly are you? Do you think you can write the...
Oh, I imagine Elio's futile efforts look just like yours. I not only know it, I can hold the pen. The future you abandoned will, by my hand. I've got it. How about we use this for the opening lock? Tonight, a Stellaron hunter dies in the arc.
Uh-oh. Serious error.
My body isn't listening.
Secondary hacker.
It's the supplicant.
About masses. What she put on.
Finality versus elation. You will either die in a blaze of glory, or die conquered.
I really have to ask. Where does this plane Arcadia is crawling with emanators? How are you going to take us on? With a single masked fool and a bunch of...
Do you know the secret to longevity? It's don't die. To be... The emanators you speak of are nothing more than a tenth of a pebble, a piece of wood, and... Oh! And a warlord. Who can you count on? You've even ruled your...
Full Wish is just a front. The real culprit behind all these strict...
Full Wish is a good student. Unlike me, she doesn't procrastinate. She's decisive, daring to take action. I'm willing to give her project my full support. For instance, by trapping a certain buzzkill hacker in a dark zone.
This abandoned game, right? Which we ended once.
Or perhaps we...
I'm only hearing one thing. There aren't many people who can ruin your plans. But your scheme is like a tower of blocks. All it takes is one little nudge from...
Pulling out the blocks and watching it all come crashing down. That's my kind of game aesthetic, too. If you hadn't joined the Stellaron Hunters...
You...
On the grounds that you... One last joke. On a scorching summer day, a popsicle was walking down the streets of the Arcadia been melted. Take this. It said, I've lost.
I'll ask one more time. You, based on what? Allow me to explain. Ether copying. Out of this batch of supplicants, this is easily. It wins on being easy and effective. Perfect for veteran players. I got your way out of your league. You want to play with me? Getting played by me.
You're too prepared for this to be a spur-of-the-moment decision.
What are you talking? There was a moment when I started to view everything that was happening with...
Uh-oh.
Was it that 23-second description?
Aren't you clever? Elio is nothing if not cautious when it comes to Just because he can't see this place clearly, doesn't mean he can't see The script he gave Kafka has nothing to do with Plain Arcadia, but it was incredibly detailed. Every minute, if there's even the slightest discrepancy, it means I've got someone on my tail. Some mysterious figure capable of accounting today's little stunt. You can add another item to the list.
A brilliant callback. It proves precisely why you are helping. Why not take a look at the present? Killing you once is unfortunately for you. I have all the patience in the world while you are out of time. This arcade...
Unfortunately for you, Plain Arcadia, I have no patience, and I don't care about time. I'm here for a mission, and Elio's objective from the very beginning. Take a guess. Who's the hunter, and who's the prey? When I rip your head off and kick it into the dark zone, will your power...
I have a friend who is a master at inspiring others. We work to get you two will kneel before us and offer up our...
Then just your dead meat. I'll say it again.
Okay, this was some serious business, by the way.
Just moments ago, our reporter successfully exposed the Herald of Death scandal and paid for it with...
The IPC used a monster named Shulu to create an infection...
Massive numbers of civilians have been transformed into the Walking Dead.
As a local supplicant, the Director Foolish will fight to the bitter end at Seafell TV Tower! Please lock your doors and windows...
Listen to that. So, we're full...
As for the remaining supplicants...
I can't reach them. We'll just have to take things...
Just a few minutes ago, these people were talking and laughing. Sorry.
This is a matter of life and death, and we don't have time here to be sentimental. No. It's
I used to be a fan of the Nameless, too. I'd excitedly take a look at how that turned out. They don't care at all about what...
What do we get for our sincerity? The Astral Express, I ask you. What gives you the right to...
Are you okay?
Twisting the facts. Wish power is gathering. I have to say.
Let's quiet down the onlookers first. With the IPC helping out with crowd control, hopefully...
A con artist? In bed? With the IPC? Have you no shame?
Isn't this completely out of control?
We're past the point of no return. The longer this...
But public opinion is a double-edged sword. If we can just tear off Full Wish's mask, the tables will turn in...
Uh-oh, these guys are weak. We don't need to destroy them one on one.
Looks like we aren't the only...
Let's make this quick. In the tradition of the Phantasmoon games, it's supplicant versus supplicant. Audience against audience.
Then I'll be counting on the navigator.
Please, be careful.
Now what are you going
How should I put it? This feels like destiny. 15 years ago, I defeated the Herald of Death with my own two hands. 15 years later, you... I trust that if I could pull it off, there's no reason you can't do... Go forth and trailblaze your victory.
We'll have to deal with the ones in the tower ourselves.
Nothing new under the sun. A concerned citizen tipped me off. In fact, Eurillo 6 became an I-1, a pity, Astral Express. Friends in the audience.
I wouldn't dare! I wouldn't dare! Keep it down, will ya? You're gonna get thrown in jail!
Is this the debate? I figured it was a trap. But these tactics are just...
Foolish is stalling for time. The elevators, the emergency exit's a no-go. We're short on time. Let's just...
Okay, touch of a gravity line will cause Trailblazers to flip upside down.
Incredible, simply incredible! Another viewer from the Xianzhou has dropped a...
Come on. All the TVs are flashing, Ed.
I cut the signal. She kept repeating herself. So
Thank you. Though, isn't it a little...
Careful, there's something on... And it's a big one, too.
Yom's style Twitcher.
The magical girl troop that got here before us. They also gonna take it with Foolish. What a shame.
Take this.
Where'd everyone go? Oh, look who's waiting. It's a total mess. We'll have to Watch it! Someone's behind that door. You. How?
Blade? What is he doing here?
True enough. With things as they are, how could you possibly remain unaffected? Old friend. Or Shulu.
Uh-oh.
I am Blade.
That's...
Let me handle this. Maybe...
This could be
No
smarter.
need. We can trust him.
Hey, Dan Hung's back.
I ran into Himiko. She told me to come help you.
Seeing you makes me
weird. You didn't have an episode?
Quite the contrary. When the first wave of the disaster burst, we fought a vicious battle, and paid a cost. It was only when General Yao Guang showed him Yin Xing's hand-forged token that he finally came back. According to the Stellaron Hunter's plan, Blade...
Let me guess. Something to do with...
Correct. Fullwish sought to exploit the abundance, but she never expected another host of Shuhu to participate in the fantasy. What she can do, he can do too. In a different form. We just need to create an opening for Blade.
Then those 200,000...
Don't rule out the other possibility. If this were the IPC, they'd throw you in jail. But for now...
They're still advancing, trying to bury the truth with violence. Thank you, everyone.
Why is there a live audience?
They're cunning tricks.
They're not like normal people, so Full Wish really can manipulate them. But right in front of the cameras.
Even though the IPC reduced them to this state.
Healed already?
How can a person full of happiness?
They've completely lost their minds.
That's how it's done. Let them taste their own medicine.
Violent pain. Prepare to break through.
Move, rocket choice!
Step onto the board.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Your downfall is absolute.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
I'm fine.
Flame a bloody fight. Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
For tomorrow!
Kill him!
They're even tougher to deal with than before.
Wish power is interfering with the battle. In this game, audience's gaze is strength.
Stars, shine for the heroes.
Future will come! Fury of innumerable core flames consume me! Sun, tear the sky!
Your smile is contagious!
Hail the new dawn! There's no other choice. I'll stay behind.
That plays right into their hands. Splitting up the supplicants puts us at a disadvantage.
It's better than all of us getting stuck here together. Besides, if you guys aren't— Go on.
Mr. Ashvale, I posit. Your deduction contains I propose. Retract your statement, lest you wish to die peacefully in bed.
You certainly have impeccable timing. Don't tell me.
I gave a hacker an assignment to track down the mastermind. But it seems she's got a signal from the TV station is causing interference with our comms.
And it won't take long for them to—
Long story short, the principle behind the Joy Ascendance is this. Certain suggestive information, patients undergoing happiness surgery all became supplicants. So it's no surprise they were affected by wish power. But the second wave of mutations sent everyday people. Conclusion, an unknown force is spreading its...
Shoot. And you? You're just—
I've got to keep tracking the lost hacker. For now, I can only send...
Hello. Please support the IPC. Oh, for the...
What's this?
That hacker's data slice. It will help you eliminate, spatially speaking. You're in the optimal spot to initiate the hack. Load it onto the nearby terminal.
Just looking at this screen ticks me off. I wanted to smash it anyway, so...
You won't even spare the world in canvas? I don't wish to meet my...
Okay. This meanie kitty will, okay, go from screen to screen and okay, she'll basically attack. And this guy also detonates bombs, so yeah, let's use it to advantage.
But your actions are simply too despicable!
Emotions shifted slightly. Looks like we're pushing the right buttons.
Silverwolf is actually pretty useful.
A mass production plan is already in the works.
I thought it was leaving some sort of a treasure
They're
there.
still advancing, trying to bury the truth with silence. But the Astral Express won't succeed. Elation shall not be defiled.
Starting today.
Okay, looks like it worked. Why is it just the screen? Pearl? Peasant?
I'm talking about you!
Looks like this is the unknown fourth day. Our imaginated creations born from the synesthesia beacons. The supplicant masks of those two.
No wonder the Joy Ascendants got tougher than what we thought. It wasn't their flesh and blood getting stronger.
If we don't get rid of these smiley faces.
Why start analyzing now? Don't bother, just empty your mind! Isn't that...
Let's focus on what's right in front of us. Stand back, everyone. Watch out for friendly fire. Hey, where's the kid?
Something's... So you noticed it too?
What are you guys...
It's you.
Do you like it? We turn a blind eye to one another. In our rules, there is only, except for sun. I'll blind everyone else.
It doesn't matter if you can see or not. Let's meet at the top of the tower.
Going to the top of the tower. You're too late. You'll be picked up. But your companions are right beside you. Yet you were truly unfortunate. And truly...
They...
disappeared. It's 30 to 1. Congratulations. Yes, let me announce the answer. Standing by as the mask, everyone, my heart is filled with and I... Would you rather die than live?
The same thing happened at Silver Grove.
Wait, who are you?
Talk is cheap. If you've got the guts, this Mimi family of yours sure has quite the cult. I heard someone was messing with my data. I had to come late. I'll do you a favor while I'm at it.
Little hacker! Once I formatted every bite of your thing!
Don't rush. I'll send you to meet Mr. Mimi, right? Take a guess. At which stage does a boss like you usually... Just one place. The tutorial. Mere child's play. What are you so smug about? A quick victory isn't hard, but I'm being generous today by letting you witness the gap between us.
Are we gonna be triple length from here? 11 to 30, huh?
Not bad. You've got some moves.
Level 600.
What? You still think you can win? The Stellaron Hunter's mission ends here. Take a good look at who's taking you out. It's the last Emperor of the Dark Zone.
There comes Triple Nine.
That should put a stop to the endless flame wars. Don't. Nope. I can only keep them quiet for a while. I hacked the beacons, then initiated 200,000 threads of operation. It's a... You go handle forward. Elio didn't want us to tell you, but we talked it over and decided to, at this time, no one can see the path ahead. You're going to have to walk it alone. Go. I wish you good luck. You've got quite the patience eavesdropping a real meme. Let's see just how long you can hide.
Is this for the sake of ceremony again?
Elio?
You finally showed one more round.
Such a pity. If he'd stuck around a little longer, he would have witnessed his disappearance, a future you borrowed. In a certain possibility, you stand at the pinnacle of the Emanator's Elation. The universe is one and only. Every game already cleared. No more challenges, no more thrills, and naturally, no more laughter.
For you?
I can tell!
Scared? How many more aces do you have up your sleeve?
You'll see. Don't misunderstand, hacker. I'm only stepping behind the Phantasmoon games will continue, marching towards destruction, just as Euphorius did. Take a guess. This time.
Silverwolf said just now that... So even...
Foolish basically has no evidence at all.
That doesn't make any sense.
You sticking up for the IPC dogs?
All of weird signals.
Looks like the winds of public opinion.
The IPC is interfering with the live broadcast, but we will fight those despicable supplicants from beyond the...
As agreed. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting. Silverwolf was right. The Joy Ascendants have calmed down.
Heroes sealed a Lord Ravager at the cost of their lives, only for their
We're
efforts to be
going up through the
undone by
elevator
arrival of the
shaft this time.
Unleashing a catastrophe that swept across the cosmos. To the nameless, the tragedy of Euphorius is nothing more
We got the
fuel
trampoline
for the
functional.
Trailblaze.
Discussing freedom while ignoring the question.
Do you seriously think I haven't read as I've written? Villains! Why would they care about being condemned?
We're through. Don't let your guard down. Foolish looks strange.
Friends in the audience, the killer. But I am not afraid. Not when I have all of you by my side.
Sparksy? Now what's your message, by the way? Okay, happiness syntax.
gentlemen. Our hero has arrived.
Bearing vanity, violence, and that signature baseball bat. Nod, do you see? Hundreds of millions of expectant eyes. The mud you speak of is sweet duty.
Relax. I don't intend to use happiness. I never planned on defeating you, or that star-studded team backing you up. Each one of you is a ticking time bomb. A single stump, and the shockwaves could shatter the outcome of this game. It's all too clear. Forces from beyond the sky vie for supremacy, ultimately destroying Plain Arcadia. History remembers it as the...
That won't happen, because I'm going to defeat you and put an end to all this.
Then do you remember the last time you had a good laugh?
Let me help jog your memory.
I saw it. Living, breathing person turned into... Someone! Anyone! Save us!
Pitiful souls.
There is no need for panic. The Research Society, we hereby proudly recommend our health tonic, the Rejuvenation Fountain. It wards off...
Idiots, trying to profit from a disaster.
Looking at the wording in the evacuation notice, I see the IPC's fingerprints all over this. I think the...
No, if you ask me, this is absolutely a Foxian
Foolishness. Sheer foolishness. I call upon us. No, it is imperative to convene the Arcadia Council immediately and reach a consensus on the following.
And then what?
And then, accept them with all your heart.
All these years later, and it's still the same...
Woohoo! What's up, chap? Surprise! Just days after getting my channel banned, Sparksicle is back to bring you the... That's right! I'm laying my cards on the table. This whole laughter-filled carnival is my masterpiece! So, do me a favor with those lucky little fingers of yours.
So she's still alive.
Do you see it? The true face of Plain Arcadia. You try to defend yourself, but from start to finish, feel, act. Why are they laughing? No one cares. This is my home, an absurd Arcadia that performs a farce in the name of elation. Everyone's suffering is worthy of their laughter.
You think you're wide awake, yet you're the one who's fallen deepest into the dream.
Use tuning to make her confess to the public. Also, we need to pry out of her how to undo the transformation.
Or, Foolish, you can do it yourself. This is your last chance.
Once the transformation starts, there's no stopping it. Killing me won't do it.
Besides, aren't you the ones to blame for all this?
You're a stubborn one.
Your kindness is laughable.
How can a fool's play end in a boring epiphany?
Come then. I've set the stage for a bloody spectacle. Right at the top of the sea-filled TV tower. Prepare to welcome the climax of this game.
Where are you, man? He's vanished out there.
Vermin.
We need to catch her.
I've got to hand it to you guys. It takes real patience to sit through. Go on. Although I'd like to see what other tricks she has. Blaming pathway generated. Obstacle clear. Take this, system crash.
These vines. It's them. The shadow's stirring. I hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, I'm literally just capturing some of the difficult recipes if they're on the way, okay?
Pathway generated. Obstacles cleared. Pick up the speed. Faster.
this is 100% explored, so I have to know missing treasures. This area.
Full wish and the sword.
What?
The team must include Trailblazer, huh? Wait, where's the Trailblazers?
The road to becoming a hero is not a lonely one, partner.
Yeah, I will plan to use the Elation path. I want to plan to use Yao Guang to just see how
As expected, your fate remains inscrutable.
Now, since I'm not using Fine and not even considering using Sarita. But who should I use? Let us use Hyacinth just to stay alive.
With the Earth's aid, sunlight is sure to shine across all of Amphorius.
Arcadians don't believe in aliens!
Blame Arcadia! Fucking it!
That giant flower
Is the true owner of the...
Life is short. Why not smile more? We're all recipients of Aha's blessings. Seen how ghastly everyone looks. Let me tell.
On that bloody evening 15 years ago, a student covered her mouth and hid in a broom closet, watching as her friend was smeared across. After she was rescued, she couldn't go home. The adults brought her 2 small boxes. From then on, she lived inside a wardrobe until a granny from the Mutual Aid Society. Child, you have to come out. There's so we can help each other pick up the pieces. Did that child find a way out? Yes. And every day she received letters of encouragement filled with smiley faces. She returned to school, spending her days and nights with new friends. People held her hand and said, "Go get 'em. You're the pride of the Arcadia." And I said, "That's right. I am the pride of the Arcadia."
Damn, you're the pride of Arcadia?
Click! That's the one. The perfect, tearful smile. Where are the cameras? What are you doing hiding in the back? Get in here! We need to capture every single detail.
I don't quite understand. I understand everyone wants to document happy moments for me, but why are there so many cameras?
Mr. Collier, you're getting too excited. You let the cat out of the bag.
No big deal. We can edit it in
Post? Edit?
Foolish. Congratulations. Just moments ago, you conquered every last viewer. Ratings for the elating show. Please be happy.
The investors made the call immediately and greenlit the budget for the next 3 seasons. Cast members, and especially you, Full Wish. Great work. You are the pride.
What? So, the people who helped me? Uncle August, Miss Spire? But
The inspirational girl who survived the Herald of Death tragedy. A 100% true story. That's exactly the effect.
remember to look at the camera, superstar. Give us another...
That night, she locked herself in a room again. She turned away from every camera lens, hoping for just one person. Anyone. But in the end, she received only a featherlight package.
A fool's mask.
Correct, but not quite. There was a note behind the mask.
The way you cried, you looked like a complete...
You want to demand an apology from the world of 15 years ago?
How could that be? I merely turned people into actors, and gods are fools, mistaking malice for mirth. Mortals are shams, masking malice with mirth. So, my dear supplicants, I know you just want to turn me into a mindless monster too, don't you?
Don't engage her. The camera is on. Did she implant Shuhu cells into...
Viewers, I knew it! They're trying to frame me! Soon, but I will never yield. For the first time in my life, I will speak words of happiness to myself! Out of laughter, I will spit right in your smile. I want to see you
Uh-oh.
A gift from the Elation! I shall create a never-ending Phantasmoon games! Oh gods, let everyone
Never stop laughing! Is this as you wished?
So the boss is none but
Beyond the
foolish, huh?
sky. If this game never ends, will you ever find happiness?
She wants the game to go on forever, looping inside an undying deadlock.
Stay focused. Don't let Shuhu assimilate you.
CAC is affiliated with the Happiness team, who gains stacks at the start of the tournament. Once they reach a certain number of stacks, they will be converted to Happiness Puppet. Attacking and defeating enemy targets introduce stacks to avoid being converted and overcome the Happiness effect.
May the dispel the gloom, destroy the sky.
Thank you for your help.
Mountains move. Kraken, guns!
Baneful clouds scatter.
Call me the Galactic Trailblazer.
Shadow, don't thank me.
Even so, there are still people rooting for us.
Oh no.
Guidance rainbow push.
Divination says this will.
I believe in the Astral Express.
May this dispel the gloom, destroy the sky.
Thanks. Now I can go another 500 miles. All martial arts show mine to command! Your moment is all eyes are on you!
Future is great.
I believe in the Astral Express.
It's big time with me!
Elation is delirious!
My strength isn't what it was.
Mountains move. Kraken, guns!
Dragons soaring above the lands.
This is permanent!
Stars favor us. Shadow, don't thank me.
Don't think!
People always observe the heavens with my divinations. Test of luck, an explosive start.
All martial arts are mine to command!
I believe in the Astral Express.
Joy! Let this laughter fill up the Phantasmoon!
Just want to see. Okay, I better buff this guy's crit rate because it's too good, you know. I want to reach 100% and this guy's doing it kind of good. She doesn't care about crit rate as much as either. I mean, it's purely Honkai support rate. All the support
humanity's end. Trailblazer, jump!
I should have just
Troublemaker,
kept
I'd like to be one shot.
But let's see if this team phase actually changes.
I believe in the Astral Express.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
May this dispel the gloom, destroy the sky.
Do not worry. This is
I believe in the Astral Express.
Please be happy!
All eyes are on you!
Live under the moonlight!
Thank you for your help.
Explosive start!
All martial arts are mine to command!
I believe in the Astral Express!
Fateful cloud scatter!
Joy! Happiness favors all!
Must find her weakness.
Don't lose, Lady Foolish!
I believe in the Astral Express!
So lead it with Mavis. Dispel the gloom, destroy the skies!
Thanks. Now we can go another 500 years.
People always say, observe the heavens with my divination. That only. Don't thank me.
Don't think. See it! All martial arts are mine to command!
The climax of the comedy. How could it be complete? Come, receive this blessing!
What's gonna happen?
That's it?
So weak. Don't stop now. I haven't had my fill yet.
Kill her! Kill her! Kill her!
Wait, you just got swallowed?
I believe in the Astral Express!
What is happening?
Another nameless. I have awakened only 3 times in a millennium. 2 of those instances arose from... No. I have full wishes transgressions have been judged by the Phantasmoon. Now, I will... It is simple. By my hand, the joyous sentence will return to the embrace of the Master of Immortality.
Dragging 200,000 innocent...
The innocent people you speak of are willingly offering... I can see it clearly. Their support for Full Wish, and their hostility toward...
So what if it's true? As long as there's still someone out there who...
Indeed. In Aha's games, so you must understand. Everyone you save today could just as... On the path of elation, humor and cruelty hold equal strength. Full Wish bested you, mocking you. Her, even themselves, mocking everything disappointing about this art. To think a mere game could change the world.
This is Full Wish's mask, but another one is remaining, so that I guess this mask pretty much activates.
I only believe one thing, and I can show them.
You don't even have a decent... But you seem to be hiding in if you allow that wish power to surge into you unchecked. And how can you be certain that you won't be...
It doesn't matter.
I don't need to give an answer. I just need to...
Those who gaze upon my back will find the answer. It doesn't matter. What matters is what I want people...
You know something. You're far more... But if you aren't mad enough, how could you ever? It seems... Even in the darkness, there's a light that still shines for you.
The glow sticks?
Why 3?
Because 3 minutes is all you need to believe in the light.
Childish. Using glow sticks as weapons. That's certainly a first. Then the pact is sealed. Phantasmoon above, and sacred tree below. Witness this oath at this moment. as constant as I am, as certain as your ascent. You're up, protagonist.
Oh, damn. I just thought that this one was a fake Evanesia.
I believe in you!
But thank goodness it turned out to be real, okay?
You got this.
No matter what kind of wish, I'll accept it, and I'll change it. With the self beneath this mask, I'll show them.
The hero makes a dazzling entrance.
Whoa. This mask though, is pretty dope.
Just who exactly is the undying monster here?
Your moment to shine. Light it up! Right now! The stage is yours!
Where'd you pop up from, kid?
Your wound. Are you alright? I'm good. Actually, I've never been better.
Trailblazers!
Give us a smile, live under the moonlight!
Best of luck. An explosive start.
All martial arts are mine to command!
Do you hear that, foolish? The voices calling for me.
This one is for Scott! And this one's for Cinderborn of the Daybreak Squadron! And this one, this is for everyone you've tormented!
Here be the Stellaron to siphon the people's wish power. That's the cancer of all worlds, using one disaster to snuff out another!
Divination says this will hurt.
My purpose. Mountains move. Kraken strikes!
Future is bright.
Laugh with joy! Let this laughter fill the Phantasmoon!
Laughter is humanity elation hilarious!
Pain too is elation!
That omen. Don't thank me.
Don't think! Feel!
People always observe the heavens with my divinations. Best of luck. An explosive start.
All martial arts are mine to command!
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Guys, rain, have some sunshine. Leaves. Dispel the gloom. Restore the sky.
Thank you for your help. Stars favor us.
Trailblazers!
Descend into a blissful hell! In the end, I still couldn't.
The people you don't know.
I don't know. So slow. It would only take the Herald of Death an instant to kill me. But it took Lettercania 15 whole years.
She's dead.
So Foolish is finally gone for good. Thank goodness. The sea is beautiful, by the way. I mean, the sky.
The one responsible for all this. And left us with a massive headache to... You haven't forgotten, have you?
If the abundance transformations continue,
It's worse than that. The moment Foolish died, the internet went. She was planning to go for broke from the very start. She didn't leave us anyway.
Everyone's going to die!
Save us!
The situation is already spiraling out of control.
That's enough.
And I know this is, but all eyes on me.
I am Cinderborn of the Daybreak Squadron. Everyone, please listen to me.
Cut the chatter! Hurry up and save me!
There's all this time, Foolish has been deceiving everyone and rigging the game. It was the Nameless who stopped her. And we can't just sit around waiting to be saved. Supplicants aren't the only ones capable of miracles. We can rely on... I'm assisting with the rescue efforts in Seaveld City. To anyone who can hear...
True, you really know how to be...
Panic won't solve any... Keep your phone lines open and conserve your battery. Tell your friends and family.
There's still hope!
The Daybreak Warriors are with you. And... Blurry.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, Blurry QR Cult. So pull yourselves together, or else I totally draw your scaredy cat faces into the comic. Speaking of comics, the Fluffy's latest update, Audience with the Divine, the Plain Arcadia volume is I'm your attending physician. What did you...
Physician?
What a thoroughly entertaining comedy sketch. Well then, chat, that's a wrap for tonight.
It seems this world is not completely...
Don't tell me. You...
Gather the scattered flesh and blood of Shuhu into my body, and I will command it, maybe.
You're insane. You want to let that thing... We must not repeat the mistakes of...
I knew it. You just couldn't resist pulling a...
I am the only host capable of...
Without the Spirit Whisperer, I'm not 100% sure I could restrain...
What if there was someone who could perform thought tuning and control you? Would that improve?
Hellovian kid, don't do anything stupid. Do you have any idea how many infected people there are? Can you control the thoughts of hundreds of thousands? You're just adding one more.
Mr. Ashvale, there will always be... I've been wondering something for a while now. How did Plain Arcadia get its name? Just like Penacony, the surface is all glitz and glamour. But underneath, but now I understand. Stasis can never bring happiness. Here, all answers are accepted, and all people's wishes collide, shattering along with this Arcadia. But just like all shattered worlds, there is a light here that will never... I once sought to put an end to suffering. Today, I hope to have the opportunity to trailblaze the path ahead for them. People of the Arcadia, I, the exiled Sunday, hereby reveal my... On behalf of the 33 martyrs of the Sinwish Syndicate, I humbly beseech you, please, for the sake of this warrior, offer up your fear. There is no need to suppress it, nor should you feel ashamed. Please, face your fears. For only the truest of... I will weave your desires into a lifeline. This will be an arduous, synchronized wish. A triumphant hymn that transcends the flesh and blood of the abundance and sounds throughout.
Give us your wish power.
Put an end to this farce.
Oh, Skybow. Please.
May the tragedies of the past never be repeated.
There's still hope! There's still hope! There's still hope!
Wait, what is happening to Sunday?
Your dreams always come to an end. This time, I will defend everyone's right to feel pain!
Uh-oh, Welton March also.
The time has come! Shuhu! My death! I bury you!
That which began because of us. You and I will end this together!
Okay, now what just happened? Did these two just fuse together?
Nice. Before it fully wakes up, I'll end this game with a single parameter.
Oh, Blade soaked it all with the help of a Den Hung.
Don't crowd around me if you want to say your goodbyes or catch up on old times.
Everyone just wants you to live out a good life.
The word live seems rather disrespectful to him. Saving a planet from the scourge of the abundance is indeed a monumental achievement.
You missed the entire...
Apologies. I had a long talk with someone and spent quite some time divining the future. Peering in. Thank you, Stellaron Hunter.
So, did you...
Dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark and yellow. I assumed the High Elder and his nemesis, but it appears the prophecy didn't...
Perhaps those words hold a deep... What are you doing?
Wait, this is Blade, but who could this be, by the way? I don't say this is Blade itself, but his past.
Why? Why are you plunging the fragments of the shard sword in...
I hate you who is right before my... Can I remain lucid only in this way?
He uses a fragmented sword to maintain his sanity. Ichor, dark and yellow, refers to the color of the shard sword when it shattered.
I see. That's a fascinating interpretation of the hexagram. But we've strayed. As an envoy of the Xianzhou, it appears I must fulfill my...
Escort me back to the Xianzhou. To remain in prison for all, or perhaps execute me on the spot.
If you want to make a move on a Stellaron Hunter,
I'm not unreasonable. I can grant you the ending you've been seeking. A dignified future. If everyone is in agreement, then come with me so we can discuss the plan. As for the burial site, I have chosen Plain Arcadia, at the end of the world in Canvas.
Oh, madam, she's gonna basically escort Blade back to Xianzhou and lock him in the prison. Since he has done this dignified move.
Sealed there is the entity that will allow you to exact revenge on...
Ashfield? There comes Himiko. Okay, so we got an E6, huh? First, let's chat with everyone before we chat with Himiko.
When I saw you fall, I thought it was all over. But you see... I can tell. I'm not sure why. But after leaving Amphorius, the blood of the permanents that had long lain dormant within me began to, presumably, in a place so close to the abundance and life itself. But the situation in that battle just now was dire, and I didn't have a choice. I'm going to speak with Blade, and General Yao Guang too. I'm curious about the funeral that was mentioned just now. Furthermore, those who underwent the happiness surgery, will they be able to be safely restored to their original state?
I don't think so.
Perhaps when this is all over, I have a feeling that defeating Full Wish will only be just the beginning. The myriad of... Anyway, let's head back to the...
I never imagined too... Fortunately. Saying thanks. I'm fine. Linking everyone's thoughts together. The world is truly full of wonders. I feel like I'm no longer flying alone. I think it's time I headed back to the Express for a rest. Sometime soon. I plan to pay my respects to the fallen of the Sinwish Syndicate.
Blade was taken away by that Xianzhou lady. Danger. Why are you calling me that all?
After this battle, you've grown a few inches taller.
Are you making fun of my height?
No, you actually grew a lot taller. Little teenager.
Alright, he's anything but. He's in the blink of an eye as the flesh and blood coalesced. That thing suddenly burst into a tree. Lucky for us, I was quick on the draw. I compressed it with it. We should thank the little Dragon King too. He kept Blady under control. Keep playing the Phantasmoon game. Next time we meet, we'll be enemies.
Are you all right?
Thank you.
Don't be silly. Right now, I just want to bring you, Dan Heng, and brew a few cups of coffee, sit in the party car, listen to record. One cup of coffee to pick you up and wipe away the fatigue.
I'm going to see someone. I'll be back.
Don't take too long.
And I know who that someone could be. It could be Evanesia, right? Yeah, we unlocked Elation travel way back. Could anything be here? Ah, Yao Guang is here. Let's chat with her. The next part says the right arm is broken, but no one's to blame.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Stars favor us.
All eyes are on you!
Show me the way! We are in the magic!
I'll endure.
Best of luck. An explosive start.
Don't think! See ya!
Have some sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
I just want to take a little bit of a photo because it's so damn nice. Ah, the nice little backdrop. This as well.
Leisure comes easy. Pity that I struggle to keep my sights on the present.
This is it.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the everyday routine of playing Arcadia's piece. Scored a big victory, huh? For those poisoned by Full Wish,
For those who have suffered misfortune. What about you?
take a guess. What a shame. It's not every day you get to be a supplicant. Still, at least I didn't become a villain character.
You have, and in the future.
Thanks for cheering me up. Little raccoon, I've been a huge fan of yours all along. I knew it would pay off from the very first page of the Yes, I have a fate. I need you to go deep into the world in Canvas and warn its creator. A millennium ago, Graphia sacrificed herself to create a plane within the painting to resist the demon legions from beyond. And now, the enemy someone is forcing me to break the rules, to exhaust my strength. Please, tell the demon lord from beyond has returned. You must be careful.
Lord Ravage Assad Pramad? Okay, who is this?
While you were fighting, I was using the power of Sorry, I got... Look forward to my next dazzling entrance, little raccoon.
Vanessa.
The ink has not run dry, but the painted scroll is on the verge of tearing. I never thought the one who'd show up would be you.
I'm flattered I managed to slip into your blind spot.
With everyone's eyes fixed on Full Wish, Perlux Tower, but that doesn't explain how a mere security officer could sneak in. Answer me this, Miss Kuchiba. A masked fool? A spy from the Marketing Development Department? Or the Ninth Supplicant?
As of right now, I'm still a security officer for the Department of Aberration. And as for how much I'm willing to divulge during this conversation...
What do you want to know?
I know the IPC has been plotting in Plain Arcadia for years. And it certainly is what you're trying to lay your hands on. Is the darkest secret of this world. The remains of the Aeon Ouroboros are on Ahatopia. Right.
Ouroboros. The Voracity are not Ahatopia. So finally, this quest, So the Laughed Masters, has come to an end. Good. Oh, Silver Wolf is gonna be the new visitor, huh?
Nice.
I mean, that's great. We've finally finished the quest, and we also got a brand new Elation unit, in this case a Trailblazer. And we finally got a 6th and final Ireland, which is this one. Upon using Elation skill, the crit damage increases by 100% for 3 turns. Whoa.
Joy or pain. What matters is that we're the ones making the call.
So I don't have to worry much about crit damage, but I just only have to increase the crit rate somewhere closer to 100%, and the rest could anyways be taken by that, like the elemental skill. Yeah, I just gotta develop all these artifact sets. The Lushaka may not be the right set for now, but see, but this guy has to literally activate his elemental burst, so energy recharge is gotta be kinda important here, to be honest. Okay? But speed, crit rate, crit damage is gotta be pretty damn important for him. So yeah, prioritizing on crit rate wouldn't be bad. Let's see like what artifacts we'll put here to build him. Let's check the Astral Express before we sign off for the day, right?
Hello. Yep, actually making the trip here in that's the I've been playing a war. Guess what? I was pulling for the baseball rack. I'll send you the link in a sec. I want to come on.
Oh, there we got Silver Wolf on D1. That's good. Okay, let's collect all. Let's just see all here, by the way. Okay. So we accidentally actually came into the live stream. Okay. So yeah. I just want to accept this move, man. Come on, give me the exit button. So that's it. So I would love to conclude. Okay. So if you guys did love such content, consider giving us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Honkai styles content. I'll see you guys in the next one. So yeah, so since we are in the middle of this cosmic data roaming raid, I will conclude with the main quest, and then we'll jump onto this one in the next. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'll catch you here in the cosmic data roaming. Goodbye and take care.